Good morning, YouTube. You guys in chat need to just grow the hell up. Yeah, I see Joneson's got Brittany J on the thumbnail. Brittany J brings the views. I mean, hashtag welcome to YouTube. Stop arguing with each other. It's silly. Seclusion, I'm sorry, I'm not taking calls this morning. I mean, how can I take a private call when I'm going live? I can't do that. Sorry. How's everyone feeling out there? What's going on? What's happening? Marlene is in the house. Happy Friday, everybody. Yes, thank God it's Friday. Some of us are going to have the house to ourselves all weekend to rage against the world. I just wanted to pop in this morning. Just Irish is going to join us, talk a little shit. I didn't watch much YouTube at all yesterday. I turned into Brittany J for a couple minutes. Watched some of Willow. Willow's always funny. But I've been putting together the gift packages for the giveaway, and I'm excited to show you that stuff. I actually found this this old leather wrapped wooden box to ship out the members gift in. I'm pretty stoked on it. So let me just play a song for you, and then we'll get into it. I'm just going to say this. I don't know what's wrong with you fucking YouTubers, man, but get your lives together. You're here saying, hello, it's so good to see you and goodbye. And at the same time in the chat, fucking get it together, man. I came live to show you some gifts I'm giving away to you guys for nothing. And you're fucking can't even be grown up enough to fucking hold your shit together for 10 minutes in chat. Fuck out of here, man.
I've been standing in line at the bank and my patience is wearing thin. The queue, it stretches for miles and miles. It gets under my skin. The dude up front's chatting with the teller like they're all fucking friends. It really makes you start to wonder if this waiting ever ends.
All right, hold on. I think I muted Just Irish. I'm gonna make sure she's unmuted. All right. Good morning, Irish. How the hell are you?
All right. I'm just trying to watch this foolish chat,
Yeah.
man. What's going on? Mama Three Bears.
Yeah. I'm just
That's not what I'm
Laura,
saying. No.
Laura. Try this. Try this. When I go in
Coming
the
in
chats,
hot.
I'm like, "Hey, I hope everyone's well. Good morning. I hope everyone's well." Not, "Hey, so and so's doing this, and did you see this?" Come on, man. It's you know what it's like, Laura. It's becoming like uh, being the door guy for the local pub, and the one person that keeps getting barred, and I'm the sucker that just keeps letting them back in.
Got to keep one eye
For
on them.
fuck's sake, man. I'm good,
Mama
Laura.
Three.
I hope you're well.
Yeah. Mama Three Little Bears. I'm not saying you can't have an opinion. I'm saying we don't have to be fighting with each other in chat. That's all.
Yeah, go fight somewhere
Calm
else.
down.
Um, Good morning, Marlena. Thank you so much for being here. See you all in a bit. Lunatic Farmer in the house. Hey, everyone. I'm going to go to town for much for more mulch, but I'll be listening. Great to see you all. Thanks so much for being here,
Hey,
Lunatic.
Natalie.
And no, Laura, I'm not getting on the Brittany J bandwagon. I know it's fashionable to slap on your fucking monetization and put Brittany on the thumbnail. What is happening? Never go full YouTube. That's my advice to all of you. Um, Seclusion, what's going on? Hope I heard you're not doing so well. I'm sorry to hear that. I do apologize. I'm not set up to take calls this morning, so but I'm sure Brittany will be live if let's see. What's up, Salty Lunatics? So if you guys didn't see, Salty was out living her best life, rollerblading the sunrise this morning. So
Yeah, that was awesome. I love that clip.
I'm gonna, we should start a hashtag like the sunrise or the sunset challenge to get these heifers that sit around in their own secondhand smoke to get out in the world and see some shit.
Yeah, my view of the sunrise out my window, it would be awesome if there wasn't a strip mall
Oh, okay.
in between me and the sunrise. But if I would, maybe I'll walk out of my house and look at it one morning.
Hold on, let me. Okay. Laura already had an argument with herself and left. What the fuck is happening, Laura? You
I
can't.
timed her out. She was in the corner for
Oh,
five
okay.
minutes, but
She said,
but
"Oh
she
my God,
can.
I haven't said anything." No. I just explained. I just explained it. Why am I the one of the biggest assholes on YouTube sitting here explaining YouTube etiquette to people that have been here for far longer than I have? Like when you go into a chat, you don't just go in and say, "Oh, Johnson's is doing this. I'm so disappointed." And fucking let's
I
fucking start.
know.
Just come in and say, "Hey, what's going on? I hope everyone's well. I'm just here to listen," or start with, "Hey, how are you doing?" Because if you don't start with that, then it's just like, "Oh, okay, you just came in here to rant at me. Come on, fuck." And I don't even disagree with you, Laura. I think it's wild, but what the fuck am I gonna do? Anyways, here I bought some stuff for you guys. Let me show you pictures of it because that's really why I came here. I'm not really so much of a assemblage artist. I'm not good at putting gift box presentations together, but this is what I'm working with so far. And I couldn't
I
fit the
thought it was
sweatshirt
awesome.
and t-shirt. Oh, good. Um,
Looks
I'm pretty
awesome.
proud of
Yeah.
myself. I spent hours yesterday in the local strip mall, and then I went down to the outlet stores. So a shockingly low amount of lemon yellow products in this world. I For some reason I just thought there would be so much more, but I got some stuff. Let me show you,
All
and then
right,
we'll talk
Mama
some
Three.
shit. Don't worry, don't worry.
Mama
We'll talk
Three.
plenty
It's
of
not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure.
shit. Just fucking ride out, man. Nobody's got time for that shit. I thoroughly enjoyed my day yesterday um, in Strip Mall USA. It was actually kind of fun. Let me see. All right, so here, actually, full disclosure, I found this. I dug in this two different thrift stores because I was looking for a treasure chest to send the members' gift in, but alas, I could not find a treasure chest. But I found this big hunkin' wooden box that's wrapped in leather that I'm gonna ship the Here's what the box looks like. The bag.
How
Who's got
heavy
the bag? It's very cool. It's
is it?
old.
How heavy is it?
What's that?
How heavy is it?
It's not light.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
doesn't look like.
it's not light. It's gonna cut. I just, you know what? With my luck, I'm gonna have to send this fucking thing to Ireland. But in any case,
I'll go
um,
with it.
the channel's been so good to me. I got to give back. I mean, and here's some of the stuff that's inside. The clothing's not in there. You got a nice Stanley mug. Again, I couldn't find a fucking lemon yellow Stanley mug to save my life. But this box is bigger than it looks. It's got to be 2.5 feet by a foot and a half. It's a chest. It's cool. Anyways, I didn't have time to wait for Laura's candle, maybe to the next giveaway or another giveaway. But I got this nice candle. It's onyx. It's mandarin and lemon. Stanley mug.
Oh,
Art of War, The Way of the Samurai. Some
Art of
gummy
War.
candies, lemon heads, a nice lemon coffee cup and a bowl.
Did
And,
I see Pez in there?
yes, there's Darth Vader Pez dispenser. There's also going to be some little hidden trinkets and things in there that I don't want to I want it to be a surprise when it arrives to whoever it ends up with. And then this box in the back that's behind the lemon heads, that's a digital electronic clock that reads the time out for you in a very unique way.
Cheese.
What did Cheese say? What's up,
Wraps
Cheese?
in leather. Wraps in leather is what they call me at the club.
Oh boy! But I'm pretty stoked on it. There's a sweatshirt for the members giveaway and a T-shirt. I got a nice Shepherd Fairy Obey the Giant T-shirt for the subscriber giveaway. But both the subscriber and the members are going to get a copy of the Art of War. Just the members get the Way of the Samurai. Excuse me. And those lemons are fake as fuck, just so you know. They're not photoshopped or anything. They're just plastic lemons I found out at TJ Maxx, of all places. I was out shopping. I don't fucking shop. It was wild. It was an experience.
No doubt. COVID spoiled me, man. Everything gets sent right to my door.
Oh, see, I like to get out, as much as I can. Let's see, there we go. So yeah, I think if I can get my shit together, this will be tomorrow. But then I realized that isn't Unsupervised going live tomorrow?
Sunday,
that's right. Okay, perfect. So tomorrow will be good. I'll do it probably noon time tomorrow. That way I can get my European brothers and sisters up in here. Let me get rid of this.
awesome.
So what did I miss yesterday, Irish? You want to fill me in?
Oh,
I
hell,
mean,
I know.
I
Hell if
didn't
I
see
know.
anything.
It's same shit, different day. I'm assuming. I watched some Brittany J last night, and
I see
it's the typical foul shit.
Yeah, I can't keep up. I mean, it seems to be just the same shit over and over again. So I had to tune
It is. It is. It's getting very old and boring, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm over it. But I did see something that was again insane but pretty funny to me. I see old Rebecca over there was showing photos once again of the Trigo Road house or apartment that I lived in when 9/11 happened. She's only
She don't understand.
She's only 24 years behind me. She's fucking hot on my trail.
Right? Man, I had babies already when 9/11 happened.
But I do want to thank her. Like, that building used to be blue. It used to be azul. It used to be like blue as
Azul.
shit. Azul, yeah. I mean, it used to be the ugliest. It was like monochromatic, like 8 different shades of blue. Obviously, like different types of paint. It was garbage. The landlord was a fucking awesome guy. He was an Arabic guy, and my neighbor next door, they were Armenian. So I fucking learned so much about Armenians and the food and the culture. And they were biochemists. I mean, fucking super brainiacs.
Wow. It's too bad. It's
Sorry,
too bad you can't. Too bad you can't show it currently, like what color it is, and show her what an idiot she is. You
No,
know?
she did. She showed it on. She showed it on her YouTube channel. That pig. She
Yeah.
was like this is where the predator lives in apartment 4. So she's sending like her goons to a fucking apartment about 120 miles from me. I told her I'm just north of there. She's too stupid to figure it out. But I haven't lived there. I moved out of that apartment before 2002.
It was like a lifetime ago, hey?
Yeah,
Like
it,
9/11
it,
what feels like a lifetime ago.
it's crazy, and I had forgotten that I was even on the lease. I thought it was just I subletted that place. So I don't know what the fuck. Hey, good luck with that, Rebecca. But once again, I had to let the local authorities know. Hey, this pig is just showing this house and saying that a predator lives there. It's probably a fucking graduate student.
That call starts out, okay, this is going to sound ridiculous, but
No, they were so interested when I called. They were like, "Oh, well." I was like, "Yeah, sorry to bother you with such a random thing." He's like, "No, we need to know this kind of stuff. It helps us a lot." I'm like, "Yeah."
ah, well, that's good. That's good. Must be a decent neighborhood then.
Oh well, I mean, it's nothing. It's a dormitory. I mean, it's one giant dorm basically. All the apartments are full of
Yeah.
nothing but students. I mean, it's nothing but students. Um,
Yeah, Milwaukee, they'd be like, and?
yeah. Do you have a crime to report, sir? That's what
Right,
her.
exactly. Is anyone dead or bleeding?
Yes. Are they still breathing? Yes, that's the
Yeah.
question. Speaking of still breathing, I caught some of Willow last night. He was reviewing T-Rev, man. Willow is just hilarious.
He is.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
watching him too.
Willow's one of the
Steve,
only people that I'll send a Cash App to. I'll
yeah,
send a Cash App to Willow and I won't even think twice. It's just here,
right,
just, you know.
right. I could just listen. He could talk about paint drying and it'd be fucking funny.
Seriously. And he's sincere as well. He's sincere.
He is like such a good guy.
I'm gonna try to find a video to show you guys. Here, I'll show you guys Isla Vista. It was just ranked as the worst small town in America by
Oh,
Wallet
really?
Hub. By Wallet Hub, it's everything is so taxed there. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like,
Oh, it's a little tourist trap or something.
yeah, well, they've got fish in a barrel. They've got all the richest kids in the world renting
Oh,
apartments there for school. So,
yeah.
but
That's
it's also
kind of.
one of the most
It's
beautiful places. I was
yeah.
there. I
I'd
was at a
rather.
house party when that back patio collapsed and people fell out.
Oh
Nobody lost their
shit.
life. That hurt. I was also there whenever what's his name, the what's his face, I can't remember his name now. Elliot Rogers went on his pew pew spree around Santa Barbara and Isla Vista, and I was also there whenever David Adius, who was a son of a Hollywood director or producer who produced The Sopranos, and he ran a bunch of people over. That was insane.
Shit. What was his name?
Um, oh, shit, I just said it.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
just said
did.
it.
I didn't
10 seconds
recognize it
ago.
because I was. I mean, I had the box
Yeah,
set of The
that night
Sopranos. Yeah.
that night was particularly insane because we had to like grab blankets off the back of our couch to cover up pieces of people. It was like a war zone. It would look like a war zone. And in the meantime,
I
he
got.
jumped out. David Adius. In the meantime,
Okay.
like, he jumped out of his car and like he was right on the main party street. There were thousands of people walking around, and he just barreled through them. But we're covering up things before the authorities get there, and fucking he's out of his car trying to fist fight like 30 people. So he got his ears boxed in. It was just a complete chaotic scene.
I got you, Salty. I'll put it in there unless someone did it. No, I got you.
Let's see here. I'm looking for something that will show you about Isla Vista. Let's see. Just want to show you. It's a cruisy little town. I would recommend if anybody's there. There's a store that's been there forever. It's called Hempwise. It's owned by a guy named Owl. He's the shit. Um, oh yeah, see, 4 years ago, the 6 year anniversary. Oh no, it was something else. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a second.
It's all good. I'm just dropping Willow's link. There you go,
Oh,
Salty.
cool. Thank you. Yeah, Deltopia is something.
Oh, Salty, you love Willow. Everybody loves Willow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
he's a hoot. He
Yeah.
is a hoot. I'll just show you some of this guy's just doing a little tour of Isla Vista. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Let me share. I mean, it's bittersweet having Queen Pig over there fucking show my college apartment because it unlocks all nostalgia
The
unlocked.
nostalgia, yeah. Yeah.
But at the
I
same time, it's
know.
like, girl, you would never be welcome in that neighborhood.
She would stick out like a sore foot.
There's a great surf spot there too. I haven't been to in years. It's called Campus Point. In fact, I think I'll just poke the bear one of these days because, like I said, it's only about 100 miles away. I could just cruise down there. Campus Point has a dedicated real time live camera website here on YouTube that's on 24 hours a day. Maybe I'll go to that.
Oh.
Maybe I'll go down to that camera and then I'll just drop it on my community post that I'm live and I'll fucking taunt the
Oh,
bee
that would be awesome.
dancing on the beach with the
You know,
yellow ski
I
mask on.
should look. I don't think Milwaukee has any of them camp. I don't that I know of. I never looked. I wonder if they
It's
do.
it's a legendary or Central Coast Southern California surf spot, so people want to see. You got at least a couple hundred dudes just in Isla Vista waking up and looking at the cam, or it's already on their TV. They're just waiting for the right wave to run out there.
Ooh,
Um,
sorry, I
it's just
choked
the
on
way
my.
to do. Oh, well, stay alive, stay alive.
Yeah, I
Don't
will.
do the
I'm
T Rev
alive.
on us. T Rev. Willow was reviewing T Rev, and he said something like, "My eyes kind of swollen. I wonder what's going on there. Oh, my chest hurts too, but I'm good." It's like, dude, like
I was
I
like,
can't breathe, but I'm good.
I used to
What the fuck are you
do.
talking about, man?
I know. I was like, yeah, I used to do that too. My chest hurts. Ah, fuck it.
That's funny, dude. I mean, it's a beautiful campus. I myself only had one semester at UCSB. I went to City College and I went on to another school because the art department at UCSB is fucking whack. Like some of the biggest names are like officially on the doors of the building in offices, but when you go there, there's no one there. It's honorary. It's like they're helping make the courses, and maybe their people are but well, in any case you get I was able to get zero instruction from an actual producing artist at UCSB. It was pretty wild. um, Conversely, Santa Barbara City College had one of the best art departments around. So in any case, this is just show you a little bit of what it looks like there. Definitely not a place that old Bad Batch Becky would forget. I'm gonna skip around a little bit. It's really small town. Pizza places, burrito places, beer places, but I'll point out Trigo Road. It's not too. It's over here. Freebirds. That's the 24-hour burrito place. It's incredible. Fucking 4-pound burritos. I don't know what this video is about, but just for the record, liquor store, as you can imagine, quite popular. Those are all new since I lived in one of those condos. I'm just kind of give you guys an idea. I wish I could afford to live there. I mean, it's have a look at how much that apartment that old Buzzy Boom Bots keeps saying I live in cost per month. It's going to be $2,500 a month, and it's a shack.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, fish in a barrel. They've got European students
Yeah.
that prepay for 6 months. They don't give a fuck about anything. What's up, Opal? Thanks for being here. We're taking a cruise around Isla Vista, California. Willow hasn't been in here, has he? Tell him good morning.
No.
He sounded like he might have had a few beers last night. Good morning, Bella. Phoenix. Rock Jam, thanks for being here. Nothing too crazy. I noticed a bunch of you just came in. I'll show you the got a gift giveaway, one giveaway for members and one for subscribers tomorrow. So please join us then. But I'll give you an idea what you're getting. You get the idea, right? I mean, just a cruisy little beach town. I was hoping he was going to take you to Del Playa, which is the main drag where the party's happening. I mean, everyone there is 20. All right, you get the idea. So, how irresponsible of someone to put up an apartment and say, "Hey, a predator." I mean, come on, dude.
It really is. You don't know who lives there. I mean,
Oh, geez, Isla Vista. It's where all the parties happen, UCSB. Hey, Queen Bella, good morning. Well, I guess it's not morning for a lot of you. Barely 9 o'clock for me. I wanted to go at 7 o'clock, but man, me and that snooze button just did that dance today. Drops not
yeah,
drips.
I got the automatic alarm in my head. Once it's past like 5 o'clock, if I open my eyes, it's done.
For me, it's all dependent on how much water I drank the night before. If I have to get up to use the bathroom right away, then I can't lay back down. It's game over.
Yeah.
But if I don't have to go to the bathroom, boy, I could dance with that snooze button for at least 40 minutes. Oh shit! Chi said he went to school with the producer of La Bamba, Luis Valdez. Man, that movie was. It was one of the coolest movies in high school. I remember when it came out. It must have been 9th grade. Shit, man. Maybe 9th or 10th grade. That movie that movie
I
and
remember,
Young Guns 2 as well. Fucking best movies ever.
Yeah, I remember I had to in my Spanish class in high school, we had to learn the lyrics to La Bamba. Still remember 'em. I don't speak a lick of Spanish, but I know all the words to that, and to that one. Yeah. Hello? You muted?
Yep, I was muted. No, I
Okay.
was just saying it looks like seclusion took off because I wasn't taking calls today. That's a bummer.
Well, she said she's here, but she's in bed listening.
Okay, good. Hopefully she can make it tomorrow for the giveaways.
Call. Oh yeah, the giveaways. Yeah. I
I'm
was
pretty
saying
much at the point right now.
days.
If one of the bees names comes up for the members giveaway because I'm so invested with what I paid for it, I'm not giving it to a bee. I'm just not.
No.
I don't give a fuck. They can do all the live streams they want. Say his contest is rigged. Yep, sure.
Yep.
I'm not giving my shit to a bee. It's not gonna happen.
Morning, Emmy.
What's up, headstones and headlines? She's a busy lady. Rachel W.
She
Thanks for being here. My stepdad went to college with Tony Danza. How cool is that? I've got a picture, and I'll just say it. I don't give a fuck. I've got a Polaroid. It's the church. It's the truth. I've got a picture of one of my crazy uncles with Dan Marino leaning over a coffee table in a very precarious situation with a mirror and some Peruvian flake laid out in front of them. And that's, I mean, Dan Marino is one of the biggest. He's in like
Dan Marino. My mom
icy hot commercials.
my mom dated Dan Marino, the football player.
Yeah, he was a fucking wild man.
My mom dated him back in the day when he I think he played. Did he play for the Packers or who did he play?
Dolphins.
I don't know who he played for. Dolphins.
Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was way before me, but she said that does dude have a Super Bowl ring? Because
so he's a legend. He must have at least one. Let's see.
because she said she could fit 2 of her fingers in his Super Bowl ring. Dude was huge.
He was a party animal. He that's back in the day. I mean, Miami, fucking one of the most famous people at the time. Of course, he was going to get caught up.
Yeah. Yeah, he died young too, didn't he? I don't know. I vaguely remember.
Dan Marino's still alive.
Is he? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's doing fucking icy hot commercials and shit now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's
shit.
alive.
That's
Did you know
funny.
that what's his name? The dude from Limp Bizkit, the lead singer?
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst, yes. You may be surprised to find out that Fred Durst may have directed not one but several of your favorite what is it? That one of those matchmaking commercials that you always see on TV?
Like Match.com?
Match.com, yeah, he's the one that produced those commercials.
No shit. He's a straight up businessman, dude. He really is. You know, like he puts on I've heard that when he's out with Limp Bizkit, he's got a costume on. Like he's a legit business dude.
He really is.
He can rock it though. I love Limp Bizkit. Love it.
Here I want to play something about Dan Marino here, but everything's so friggin' long.
In reality, hey, I'm not sure if it's ever. I always want to say Rachel or Rochelle. I think it's Rachel though. But below.
Yeah, I can't find any just quick videos about Dan Marino.
Dan Marino's Dolphins. Dan Marino's Dolphins are the only ones to ever go undefeated, including the Super Bowl. Cheese is like the trivia. He's like an encyclopedia, for fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah, I mean, when it gets outside of Pittsburgh sports knowledge, I'm pretty lost. I'll admit it.
I'm going to go in with the attitude where I'm going to try to be the starting quarterback, and if things don't work out, you always have to keep that in mind, that you try to work harder and get better, and if in your mind you think you've gotten as good as you can possibly be, then it's downhill from there. And right now I think that I got a lot of work.
I mean he was a legend where I'm from, because you see the film that you're looking at here is the Pitt Panthers. That's Pittsburgh University, University of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. So I mean he's a fucking legend in my hometown for sure.
Yeah.
So he did get out into the neighborhoods and partied all night with quite a few people.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what his ties to Milwaukee are, but
I'm not sure.
As a quarterback, you have to have confidence in your own ability.
I wish I could find something that's like more,
I think John,
just more candid, not like old football footage.
yeah.
You get the idea.
Rochelle. Okay, thank you, Rochelle.
Rochelle. Rochelle. Thanks for being here,
Yeah.
Rochelle. My classmate from high school was Ashton Kutcher's aunt. That's cool too. I went to a wedding in Santa Barbara years ago, and Katy Perry was the musician. This is
Wow.
just before she blew up. The people, my friends that got married, they went to high school with her, and their parents were friends. So, she just did it as a favor, and like not even 6 months later, she was just blew up. So that was interesting. I paid her no fucking mind at all. I mean, I'm not really a pop music type of guy, but plus,
Yeah, I'm not either, really. I
Plus,
mean,
I'm
well,
not sure she's human. Have you seen videos of her glitching out?
no,
Wild. Yeah, it's crazy.
no, I don't, was she the one that did I Kissed a Girl? Is that
Yeah,
Katy Perry?
yeah.
Okay,
Oh
that's
no,
the only
no,
song
no,
I know.
no, no. Well, no. Kiss the Girl. That's Gwen Stefani.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty. It's well before that, but um, I think she also had like the California Girls song. I don't know. She's hugely popular. Um, she's become a Hollywood product. She's not even like
Yeah, the only current band the only, that I will follow is 21 Pilots. They're pretty much the only ones I keep up with, and some like reggae stuff, but
nice.
20, yeah, my son is in love with 21 Pilots. He keeps me apprised. They got a new when they got new albums coming out, rah rah. But
I saw you speaking of reggae. I saw that Buju Banton got out of jail. I didn't even know he was in jail, but
I
I guess
don't
he's
even
been.
know who that is.
Oh, he's a well. Shit, I can play it. Fuck it, I'll play it. I don't care. Let me just
Yeah.
show. Let me show what I put together for the gift baskets for those who weren't here
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
it seems like.
Yeah, no, it's Katy Perry. Song is "I Kissed a Girl" and I liked it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't know why I always get that song mixed up. But anyways, here's the bag. Who gets the bag?
That's huge, man.
That's what she said. Ba-doom-ts. Um,
Look at
it
little
is
sinner
actually
up there.
it's actually hefty. It's actually hefty. I had so much shit. Like I look like a madman walking
Yeah,
around.
it
I ended
looks.
up I
Yeah.
ended up carrying this bag around um, for almost an hour and a half while I finished my shopping. And I tell you what, when you have the
Tell
sunglasses I
you
had
what.
on and you're carrying this bag, people fucking look at you. I was just like, man, this is crazy. I couldn't believe it. I could feel eyes on me everywhere I went carrying that bag because there's no way to conceal it. It's just a fucking bag. No one knows
Right.
what's in it. Like,
They're like, you see a doctor. What is
yeah.
he?
Well, I mean, yeah, it does make you walk a different way when you're carrying a bag like that.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta
There's some of this
even
stuff.
unbalanced.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. I mean, I'm not the richest man in the world, but I got some things, and there's also going to be some things hidden in there. I'm going to put in uh, for the off chance that this box ends up with one of my. Well, look, I know what my analytics are. Most of you guys are ladies. Most of you guys are ladies. See what I did there? Mostly everybody who
Yeah.
listens to me are ladies. I got about still 18% men, which is much higher than everyone else in this genre.
I looked at mine this morning, and I've only uploaded one video, so it's just like posts, but it was saying 90. Well, actually, maybe it's because of that one short I uploaded was a Alfie Solomon short, and it says my viewers are 97% male.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
odd.
I'm like, how can that be? Because like most of my subscribers are women, so it's weird.
I, s- I
I think
still have
it's
a huge
wrong.
viewership. I still have a huge viewership in India because of the lemons. It's just
Oh,
lemons come from India. So at the beginning, it was like it was a wild amount. It was like 4% of my viewership was India, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you do the numbers, it's like, whoa, what are these guys doing watching me? Like, um, so I've set my stuff up just last night. I try to fiddle with everything. So I went in and I set it so it does automatic dubbing for like 16 different countries now. YouTube's offering that. So
really?
it'll dub my live stream so anyone in the world can listen to it. Well, not anyone. It's like I said, 12 or 16 languages depending on the
That's
distribution.
crazy.
Yeah, it's so cool. What a
Wow.
cool option. I mean, fine. I mean, look, they made $28 billion in ad revenue last year. They better fucking be able to offer us
Right.
everything.
And you see they're putting the chat on they offer the chat on the screen now, but it's so tiny. They got to fix that, you know?
Reality, I did. Reality, I did see your bear last night. I said Semper Fi with the salute emoji last night. You must have missed it. Yes, I did. How cool are those? Um, very cool. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I did not even consider changing my emoji to or my avatar to a bear. Just really not my style. But I do support you guys. You know that.
Yeah, Buddha stays on mine. It's not on mine
Okay,
now, but when I chat, Buddha stays.
nice. Rochelle says I was Mike Bodeker's waitress, and in the same Joe Diffie's band flirted with me to come bartend instead of waitress. LOL. Nice, awesome. Um, I bartended the U.S. Open one time and met just some incredible, stunning athletes from all over the world. Crazy Russian tennis
Aw.
players, ladies. That was quite a
Truth
weekend.
seeker. Truth seeker's here, but in a lot of pain. You're in my thoughts, truth seeker. Double owl.
Yes, good to see you, Truth Seeker. Yes, you're in my thoughts as well. Yes, it is a Katy Perry song. You know, that just proves how much I'm bad at pop music. um,
God damn it.
but yeah, that was cool, and I have photos to prove that too. I've got receipts of me with a photo of Katy Perry because people knew in Santa Barbara already that she was a big deal, but no one knew what the fuck was coming. I mean, maybe her family did. I mean, I'm sure most of it must have been recorded already at that point, but it's wild.
Truth truth seeker. Um you can get a hold of me if you need to, hon.
Yeah, same here.
It's she said she's they gave her heavy drugs and she's in recovery now. She feels like she's cheating. Honey, if you
No, no,
need
no.
them, that's not how it works. Okay,
Nope.
it's if you need them, you need them. But if you're struggling because of them, hit me up. I'm around. You can get a hold of me. Go to my
Exactly.
channel. All
Well, yeah,
my
the program tells you that like you have to follow doctor's orders.
Yeah.
I mean,
It can
now,
it
now if
can
you
be a
start
triggering
manipulating,
thing,
if you begin to
right?
manipulate the doctors to your advantage to procure more things, then that's against what the program says. But following doctor's orders, pain medication is part of it.
Right.
Yeah,
And
reach out to Isla. She got you.
yeah, I mean, uh I've had 6 surgeries in my recovery, and I was fortunate enough to not have to take a prescription home, because my rule that I really wanted to stick by was, while I'm in the hospital or after post-op, they can give me whatever, give me that shit. But when I went home, I didn't take anything with me. I was fortunate that I didn't need to. So I
I just want to
understand.
Ninja. I was watching your live stream from a few hours ago, just before we started. Always so cool. Ninja says live streams are not dubbed, only translated transcripts after the stream ends has been processed. Is that right? Because it was in the YouTube's creator studio. It said experimental options, and there were like 4 different things. And I could have swore it said audio dubbed. I could be wrong though. I mean, I'm not going to question Ninja. Ninja's an actual YouTuber. I'm just some prick that's talking smack. But everybody subscribe to Ninja Orchids if you
Yeah,
are not.
I dropped the link earlier, but it's way up there. I'll drop it again.
I'm sorry, Truth Seeker. You know we got your back. Um, Jules Saboulé saying I kissed a girl too. Do you guys think Emmy's ever kissed a girl?
No,
No,
absolutely not.
probably not. Rachel W says
I haven't either.
I waitress at a hotel in excellent hunting areas, so many famous people would come there and say no. You know what? I worked at the front desk of Hotel Santa Barbara as a young whippersnapper, and it was fucking amazing. I met Tina Fey. I met um, Diggable Planets. I met ZZ Top. I don't know which one, the one with the beanie on.
I don't know which
There's
one.
parking spot. It's prime real estate at Hotel Santa Barbara. It's nearly impossible to get in and out of. You have to valet or else you're screwed. But there's one parking spot directly in front of the fucking hotel that it says no parking. This dude pulls up in like a 1950 who knows what, like hot rod. It's like 8 different cars put together like this monster machine.
Was the music playing? Was the music playing like Hot
no,
Dress
but
Man? Or
No, there was music playing inside, but the engine was so loud you can hear.
Yeah.
But he came in and my manager pops his head in from behind me, and she's like, "You have to tell him you can't park there." I was like, "I'm not telling him that." You do not tell the guitarist from ZZ Top where to fucking park, dude.
Right. Where do they park? Wherever the fuck they want.
They're gonna park right the fuck here. That's it. And okay, so this is the gift package that I'm giving away to members. The subscribers is going to get a very similar thing, except they're not going to get that digital clock.
Oh, that thing was cool. I like that.
It's just stuff that I thought to myself, what would I like to get? And I was just like, definitely an old treasure chest looking bag. And this bag is fully functional. It's in great shape. You can use it well after you get your things. It's not light, so hopefully I don't have to ship it for $400 to fucking Scotland. But I'm prepared to do so. What's not shown in the photograph is the sweatshirt, and I've got a few other. Like I was saying, for the slim chance this ends up with a lady who's married to a man that smokes cigars, I'm putting one of my own personal finest Cuban knockoffs. I mean, I think it's better than Cubans. I don't smoke cigars often. I do on special occasions, but I'm putting a very fine Nicaraguan cigar in there. Maybe one of the world's best, actually. So you have that to look for. Not that only men can smoke cigars, but I figured it'd be a nice compliment to the box if if you do got a dude in your life.
Hey, Britt and Pookie.
Here's the bag. I was so happy to find this. I haggled the price with this girl who must have been 20. And I fucking owned it. She's like 85. I was like, I'll give you 50. I was like, I'll give you 30. She was like, that's crazy. And I was just like, so is 85.
I'm like the worst. I can't haggle, man. I can't. I suck. I suck at haggling.
Well, I mean, I don't know
the art of negotiation. Yeah, I can negotiate other shit, just not money. I feel weird. Like I get.
Yeah, it's time and place.
Anxiety.
Like, yard sales are good for haggling, but you're not going to do that at Walmart. It's just like.
Oh yeah, must be over 21 to win smoke. That might be a.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to send it out until a winner's been determined, and then I can email with them.
Right. I didn't think of that though.
I did come across in my shopping like a small bottle of limoncello as well, which is alcoholic beverage. Which I was just like, I'm promoting like not drinking. It would be insane of me to send that, but it was such a cool looking bottle.
Yeah.
And I know Linda was asking for lemons so she could make her own. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Tennis is my game.
She sure
I love tennis too. I like air hockey as well. Yeah, it does count.
Oh.
and ping pong. I could whip up some serious ping pong as well. I know it's hard, Tree Seeker. We got your back.
Yeah, haven't smoked cigarettes in a week though, she says. That's amazing.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's great.
Woman's warrior in the house. Reality wins. Who dat? Good to see you, who dat? I'm a few minutes behind the chat, like always. That's how I do it. I'm late for everything except for dinner. Let's see. You will probably heal properly when in pain. It's acceptable. I agree, Joan. So what did I miss? For my own mental well-being, I'm only watching clips of that heifer when she's talking about me. See Brittany J's in the chat. What's up, Brittany? I still got your back, Brittany. I haven't been watching just because I got to fucking just take care of my own brain. It's insane to keep. I mean, I don't know what else I can say to add compliment to the fact that these people are just the worst. But I think I'll have a way more fiery live stream later this afternoon, this evening. I do have some things to say. Truth seekers worked at hotels too. Yeah, Tina Fey's scar on her face, it's so much more pronounced in person. Like, it was almost shocking. It's like, don't stare, don't stare, don't stare. I mean, at that point, she was one of my favorite people.
Scar on her face?
Yeah, she's got a little scar on her face.
Oh, is there a story? Or
I have
is
no
there
idea. I have
okay.
no idea. I bet if I Google Tina
Like,
Fey's
she wasn't branded in prison or anything, right?
No, I don't think so.
She wasn't snitching. Wasn't caught
I don't think
snitching.
she's. I don't know. I don't think I don't think those stitches were a result of snitches. Let's see.
You spuddler.
Yeah. Let's see. Wow, there's a fucking YouTube video for everything.
I know. That's how my daughter is basically a mechanic from YouTube.
I mean, the first video I just type in the YouTube Tina Fey's scar, and the first damn thing that comes up, the scary truth about Tina Fey's facial scar.
Oh,
like,
boy.
Come on, dude. I guess there is it's everything.
You Googled it, man.
Right,
you Googled it though.
Oh man, this is crazy. All right, here we're gonna learn. I'm gonna learn you about Tina.
Gonna learn today.
I'm gonna learn you. Let me get rid of that stinking overlay. I hope everyone's feeling good out there. I do apologize. I know my giveaway milkshake isn't bringing all the YouTubers to the yard. Maybe I should have put a picture of Brittany J on my thumbnail holding the bag, and then everyone would be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And we're all gonna go watch Sinner. God, man.
Who dat? Who dat? Check it out, Sinner.
Hold on a second. I can't see shit right now.
Super chat. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Oh, who dat? Thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. Let me show you this short about Tina Fey's scar, and then
going around cutting and slashing people at random, which weirdly enough happened to Tina Fey.
What?
Yeah, she wasn't like a victim of the Woodford slasher, but when she was a 5-year-old kid growing up in Pennsylvania, she was playing in her front yard, and a stranger, like some random dude, came up and slashed her face with a razor.
Oh my God.
And she thought that he had written on her with a marker.
Holy shit.
Until she like saw the blood. And that if you look at photos of her, she has a scar on her face that goes from almost all the way up to her ear to almost her lip. Yeah. In a couple of interviews she gave, she was like, I didn't have like any residual trauma about this until I got.
It is quite pronounced. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I've always seen it on SNL, but I mean, the lighting, the angle, the makeup, they do a really good job. But just getting out of her car to check into a hotel at 10:45 at night, it wasn't the same,
Yeah.
I also met the guy from the lead singer from Goo Goo Dolls, whatever that guy was a fucking bobblehead. He had so much plastic surgery. It's like you could have just like reached out and like just like knocked on his face. It was fucking wild. I mean, perfect symmetry, but he just looked like a fucking like a bobblehead.
Mannequin.
Got into
yes, too much.
To like acting and improv, and then people are like so critical of your fucking face. Directors or photographers, whatever, would talk about her quote unquote good side and want her to like cheat away, like hide her scar. She's like, I never had a problem with my fucking scar.
Oh my God.
Like, other people had a problem with my scar, and now she's like that, a lunatic going around.
That's wild, huh? I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, I got many scars. I give zero fucks.
Oh, me too. I've got a nice little scar right across the bridge of my nose. Yeah, I butt my head in where it's not belonged often enough to have earned every single one of those scars.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any from. Yeah, mine are all surgical. But yeah, I can't say that actually. But yeah, I don't have any scars from being bopped. That's a good thing.
I live my life face first. Most of mine have been from skateboarding and, just being clumsy or stupid.
Right.
Here, thank you so much, Hudat. Let me play you something. Let me see, what do I got here? I really need to label this shit. I'm just being lazy lately. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Well, screw the copyright. Here, we'll play this one. Nah, that's too long. Here. Thank you for the cheeseburgers.
Thank you kindly for the cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Scars are tattoos for the brave, or of the brave. Let's see.
Yeah.
Marlena back in the house. Hope you're well, Marlena. Good to see you as always. I love foosball too. Well, so there you go. Turns out Tina Fey was attacked by a random maniac as a 5-year-old child. Who knew? Who knew? I had no idea. I mean, it's on a place on her face where it could have been like a bicycle accident for all I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard the chicken. There's chickens a few doors down. You don't hear them very often though. Well, I have a
You hear
titanium
chickens? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
BKser says that they have a titanium collarbone. Ooh, I snapped the shit out of my collarbone.
Oh.
I did it in the most ridiculous way too. I broke my collarbone playing monkey in the middle. Remember that game? And I'm sure that's not. I don't even. Anyways, it's whenever someone's in the middle and two people stand on either side and throw a ball back over their head, and the person in the middle tries to get the ball.
We call it pickle in the middle.
It's the most idiotic game you can ever play. Anyways, there was this kid named Jason that lived up the street. I don't know what the fuck was going on with Jason, but he was like 10 years older than all of us, but he was always hanging out. I don't know what the story was. He was always home and always hanging out. In any case, he was a damn near grown up and we were kids. And somehow we were playing this game in a big yard and he and I ended up shoulder to shoulder and it didn't work to my advantage at all. It made a noise like crack. And it was
yeah.
It was the most
I remember my uncle did that, doing a bunny hop on a bike, and I can just imagine because I've had pain right in my collarbone, and any way just breathing hurts it, So that's got to be painful because you can't move, you can't breathe. It's like your ribs,
Yeah, it really. I mean,
I've broken ribs, but
they say it's one of the most painful injuries a human can sustain. I mean, without passing out, because it's connected to fucking every nerve in your body. If you move your toes, it hurts.
Yeah. I had a girlfriend that got in a car accident and broke her femur. That's she'll never be right again. That's an awful break. Strongest bone in your body.
Yeah, it's the sound that it made. It was a crack.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, the sound is crazy because I've broken both of my ankles, not at the same time, but being a fool. But yeah, the sound, you don't forget that.
No. Lunatic says, wait, hold on a second. Marlena says, I have a scar on my left eye. I got stuck between the fridge and the cabinet when I was 3. Oh no. Also have one on my leg. Fell off an elephant at the circus when I was 5. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's all about having people in your chat that can say, I fell off an elephant at the circus. In the circus.
I fell out of a Jeep once. Good thing it wasn't moving. But
I've always been great at climbing trees. Although there was a precarious situation as we put our principal's car into a tree as our senior prank. That was fun. Poor guy woke up and his car was in a tree. His Ford Fiesta was wedged in the limbs of a tree. It was glorious. I don't know how the hell
Oh,
that came down, but
that the Ford Fiesta. Oh my God. What was it? My daughter had a one of them little tin cans too. I forget what it was called, but we called it the panty dropper.
that's
It
a
was
good name for it.
it was had a bumper
We
sticker and everything.
gave our principal so much shit, but he was such a sweet man. Every time he had mall guard energy, so we fucking always said we called him Doug, and it was just a completely fictitious name. When we saw him, we'd be like, Doug Mall Guard, and he'd get so fucking pissed off at us.
Man,
He always
our vice principal, like when I was growing up, we used to sit, smoke in the bathroom. And before you went into the bathroom, you had to say it's cool, and walk in to let them know it wasn't like, the teachers or whoever. Our vice principal, Mr. Foley, he was a drunk, but he was cool as hell. And he'd come in, he'd like kick the door open. He'd say, "It's cool," and kick the door open. Girls' bathroom. He'd come in, take all your cigarettes from you, and keep them and smoke them.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, see, we had the best racket. We had the best racket. And I graduated in 96, so yes, they were still smoking in the bathroom. Someone
Yeah.
just sent me recently a photo of me and like four of some of the most badass people I went to high school with, all in the bathroom. I wasn't smoking cigarettes. I hung out with them. But
Right.
just smoking cigarettes with the cherry on the cigarette being like 3/4 the length of the cigarette.
Yeah. Hot boxing them. Yeah. Smoking them quick in between. We had 4 minutes. You got your route all planned out for the day, that when I went to
the really
school.
smart kids we were more savvy. If we were going to smoke in school, we would, every year sign up for the photography course. That way you could get access to the black room with the heavy.
Oh yeah.
So because it's like, sorry, we're developing, can't open the door, and you just have the fan blasting.
Yeah. Oh, we used to get pipes with chimneys on them to smoke weed in the bathrooms. And then I'd smoke in the back of the bus on the way to school. Man, we were stupid.
Patricia says Ford Fiesta was a diehard car.
Yeah, Queen Bella. We had a smoking area too, like my first freshman year, and then they cut it out after that.
Let's see. Reality says one scar is surgical for me, the other is from abuse. I'm sorry, Reality. Via family or the wrong people. See, none of mine are from like, well, only one above my scar. The one above my eye, right on my brow. It's mostly hidden by my eyelashes or my eyebrow, but that was a big friggin' scar, and that one's from a fight.
Reality's a tough one though. She's a soldier.
Lunatic says, thankfully, I don't remember the first 6 weeks, but yeah, I beat even childbirth, nothing worse, and 6 years later still gets me every day. But it'll never win. That's the spirit. Grain says, man, I remember the first time I smoked a menthol cigarette in the bathroom at school hotbox. That sucker went to hurry up to get to class, and I was literally bouncing wall to wall down the hallway. That's funny. I had an experience in 7th grade. This crazy fuck just moved from Hawaii. And you don't typically have people move from Hawaii to southwestern Pennsylvania. Anyways, this dude, I'm not going to say his name, but he moved. And he was just like, this is the time we were watching Gleaming the Cube. And this dude was a skateboarder. He showed up with big bangs and Vans on. It was like, this guy's from the future. And he was like 7th grade. I can't remember what class it was, but he was in my class, and everybody wanted to be friends with him because he was new and fucking. He brought all this terminology from Hawaii, a bunch of new words. In exchange, we showed him our black people because he'd never seen black people in Hawaii.
Was he white or was he Samoan?
He was white.
Okay.
But he had all of that vernacular from Hawaii, so it was just like exotic. He was like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" And And
Yeah.
he had the same vibe about coming to southwestern Pennsylvania, where he hadn't seen black culture at all. So it was a fair exchange of cultures. It was so much fun. But anyway, 7th grade, I look over at this guy, and he's opening a piece of aluminum foil, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he puts a little piece of cardboard on his tongue, and he's like, and he hands me one. I was like, no sir, no
No,
sir,
that'd be
no
it.
sir.
Don't eat the brown acid.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And then like 20 minutes later, I look over at him and he's just like holding on to his desk. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get in trouble. And then just
Oh
what?
my
I've never
god.
seen anyone do this. He got up and just walked out of class. I understand that's more common nowadays, but you just don't
Oh,
do
we
that
did
where
it.
I'm from. He just got
Yeah,
up and
we
walked
did
out.
it all the
Get
time.
your
I did
dignity
it
back.
all. I had one class. Oh my god, I razzed that teacher so bad that I had a desk in the hall. Yeah, I would
Oh, that's
last
funny.
about 5 minutes, and he'd be like, "Get out."
I spent a lot of time. I spent a lot of time in school suspension just because I was a smart ass.
Yeah, in house was awful.
Yeah,
I
it's the
walked out of
worst.
that a lot.
Yeah, my skinny ass on that chair. It's like the chairs are double uncomfortable in school suspension. Although it was kind of fun because there was they put you in these little miniature cubicles, and that was your cubicle for the day. And like it was just, at least where I went to school, was covered in writing, so it was just like stories written there.
Oh, for sure, for sure. We had regular desks, but you have to perfect the art of sleeping and in house because it wasn't
Yes,
allowed. So you got
yes,
to like
no,
have a
yes.
book, and then rest your face on your fists, like sitting there, and hope he doesn't catch you.
Holy shit, Bella says I've had double spine surgery. Nice neck scar. Jeez, I am terrified of surgeries. I really am. How far behind in chat am I? Only a couple of minutes. Cool. Awesome. Well, Emmy's still around. I thought she was out. Let's see. Marlena says, reality wins. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I have a couple of those kind of scars too, but stronger because of them. Just like you are. Yep. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you weirder. Let's see. Hey, Curious, good morning. That's
And that's the
2BB up in the house.
that's the fact, man. And whatever people say, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But it's like it's not always that way. I mean, it does make you. I don't know. Never mind. Forgot what I was going to say. Hey, Curious, where'd you go?
I'm still here. I just
Okay,
looked at
all right.
I just looked at my messages.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
I'm purposely not looking at email. Didn't look at them yesterday. Just people are fucking me up right now. Just like I think I'm starting to believe that people are just completely misunderstanding who the fuck I am and what's going on here. Like it's not possible for me to do without the proper support from this community. It's not possible for me to fight everyone's fight for them. First you got to show that your fight's legitimate when you're emailing me, and then just clue me in as to how it's applicable to me in any fucking way.
Right.
I mean, it's just like, come on, guys. Like I've been saying, I've got someone walking around calling me a predator, talking about I was hurt as a child in my butt. I got a butt problem. So if you see me walking around on crutches, don't come and tell me about your paper cut right now. I mean, I don't know how nice to be about it. Like, that's just what it is. Emmy's had 2 surgeries as well.
Yeah,
And I
I've
mean,
had about.
I'm talking specifically to 1 or 2 different people, and they know exactly. I mean, they know exactly who they are.
Right.
Um,
I've had no less than 20 major surgeries. I'm a professional.
oh my God.
Yeah, geez.
I've,
Yeah, me
I
too.
know people that have had. I know a couple of people that are so good at getting surgeries that they can they know the medical system so well that they're able to finesse the doctors into giving them
I've
surgeries.
oh yeah, yeah. I've had nurses ask me if I'm in the medical field because I
Really?
just I know the shit back and forth. The stuff that applies to me, but I mean, yeah, it's. But yeah, some people are like, there are people, there's weirdos for everything, but there are people that are addicted to surgeries and medical procedures. It's fucking weird.
It's definitely a thing. It freaked me out when I learned that was a thing, because the
Yeah.
doctors, I mean, is as detail oriented as a doctor can be, they can also be aloof when it comes to just like, all right, what's next? What's next? What's next? And they're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
didn't I just do a surgery on this person 18 months ago? This, like,
Yeah.
there needs to be
It's
better
like,
checks and balances.
yeah, I mean, well, now it's the medical system's tightened up pretty good. Like back in the day, when I was a pillhead, that you could get away with a lot of shit with pharmacies because none of them were connected. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
There was
could.
no
I mean,
such
I
thing
used
as there was no such thing as pain management.
right, right,
Things
and
that
yeah,
intervene. Yeah,
and I
yeah.
used
You
to
could just.
use
I
fake
heard
names,
this.
and yeah.
You could just shop prescriptions. Just go town to
Oh,
town and
I
just.
did. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I didn't even have to go town to town. I could do it right in Milwaukee. I could use fake names at pharmacies and at hospitals. Now there's a central database, and they're like, you go to anywhere for a medical reason or a pharmacy, and they know, all your prescriptions ever.
Yeah,
Which is a
I
good
think
thing.
I think it is a
Yeah.
good thing. It is a good thing, and it really doesn't impede upon getting medication that's necessary. So,
Right. Right.
um, all I need is Jesus, coffee, and true crime. Says I'm not going to highlight that comment just because of the nature of it. But she says I was stabbed in the stomach by my ex. I had 33 staples, and I have 18.5 inch vertical scar on my abdomen. I'm so sorry that happened to you. All you
Hey,
need, all,
Willow.
all I need.
Sorry, that
Man,
was
that's
really
rough.
inappropriate.
No, no. I mean, that's. I mean, I'm not sure how to respond to that. I hope you got the help you needed. That's a terrible, terrible thing to happen to
Yeah.
anybody. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I like blurted out right after you read that. I that was rude of
No,
me.
no.
I apologize.
Patricia says, I agree, folks are totally misunderstanding you. I'm starting to believe so, Patricia. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? They want me to be the boogeyman, but then I don't know. I'm just, you know what my plan is? My official plan is to keep doing exactly what the fuck I do. Your options are to like it or love it. I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I
Yeah.
do apologize for not being as attentive to emails. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It's just some days you just don't care. I just don't. Like
Well,
yesterday, especially
yeah.
yesterday while I was out shopping and trying to consider my members and my subscribers, thinking, man, what would be cool? What would I want if I was watching this asshole? So I took care and I got some interesting things. And then all the while, I'm getting emails of the most atrocious negative things, and and I'm on the sunshine carrying the bag, like I'm a happy man, and it fucking bummed me out, man. It discouraged me from like, what am I doing a giveaway for if everyone just wants to be miserasses? I'm trying to bring some light here, you know?
Yeah. No, it was I can see that you put a lot of thought into it, and
Yeah,
we appreciate
I was
it.
sending
We
Irish
under
flowers along the way.
Yeah. Yeah. We appreciate you. I mean, I appreciate. I'll speak for myself. I appreciate you because I can see the care you took and the thoughtfulness that went into it. It's awesome.
Summer's in the house. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
so stoked to come on and just have light talk. I wanted to touch on the fact today is National Harvey Milk Day. If you guys don't know who Harvey Milk is,
Oh.
he was an important figure in the shaping of at least the culture here in California. An important man. Um, and then I come in and it's fucking Laura arguing with four people. Like that's what I was greeted with. Oh, well, I'm good, guys. Good to see you. I hope you're well. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck, man.
Well, you can give someone grace and let them have it's you give people chances, but it's their choice if they want to fuck
Yeah,
it up.
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I must have gotten 40 emails just saying, "Oh, I don't want a gift package if Laura's candles in it." Like, yeah, that makes me feel like shit, man, because I was just trying to put
Oh
together
my God.
the best gift basket I can, and then I get people saying, "I don't want your fucking shit that
But
you just
it's
wasted all your time and money on. If you got this
right.
one candle," and like, listen, your priorities are so ass fucked. I can't help you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Wow.
You could send me any fucking candle you want, and I'm gonna say thank you.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? You could send me Dolly Vision
Wow.
fucking soap, and I will get. I will think that's the biggest hoot in the world, and I will say thank you. What are you? I
Yeah.
mean, what are you guys talking about, man?
Where's the gratitude?
Yeah, man.
Gotta have gratitude in life, man. You know?
Headstone says, thankfully, both of my surgeries were elective. Well, that's good. I mean,
Oh yeah, you had
emergency surgery
septum.
would be.
Her septum, she said she
Yeah.
had done to, yeah.
Let's see. You wouldn't know my boys were preemies either. They don't even look like brothers. Oh, that's cool. I look a lot like my sister. One of my sisters. We look a lot alike. I look mostly like my mom. It's crazy, but I got my dad's like nail beds. Like his toenails and fingernails look just like mine, and they're pretty peculiar because I got large fingernails. Like it's hard to explain.
Okay.
No, they're just like you know, some people have those little stubby fingernails. I don't have that going.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like the mother of year over there with her purple club feet and her fucking little sausage fingers.
That was just fucking random, dude. Sorry.
Well, you know what's random? Being a fucking human. Willow's up in the house. Willow, great live stream last night.
Yeah.
No insult, but I fell asleep to it only because it was so late.
Yeah, me too. I was up to like 3:30 with Willow last night.
Oh,
4:30
okay,
his
cool.
time. 4:30
Yeah,
his time. Yeah.
I didn't chat much. I turned it on TV as I did some touch ups on a painting, and he was fucking cracking me up like fucking T-Rev. My eyes swollen. Wonder what's going on there. Like, my chest
My
hurts
heart
too. But
hurts.
I'm all
Chest-
good. That's the one. Like, dude, it's like, I
Tweet.
can't breathe. My vision is going, but I'm good. Like, no, dude, you're not good. Abort mission.
Tweet. And then we were, what was the I'll think of it in a second. We were calling. Oh God, I can't remember what we were calling them now.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, Curious, but I didn't want to put your business out there. Yeah, Curious told me she's been dealing with the sinus infection.
Oh, those are awful.
That's what Emmy said, that she had dealt with so many of those. That's what led to her elective surgery. That sounds like a nightmare.
Couldn't get an antibiotic. What the fuck is up with that? I'd be raging.
Anything near the face area or the crotch area when it comes to surgery, I'm like, oh man, come on, I don't even want to hear about it.
Yeah. Well, my daughter gets she has a lot of like sinus problems, and she needs surgery, but she doesn't have a spleen. She lost that in a car accident. So her ability to fight infection is bad. So she's been waiting to get her white blood cell count up enough to get through the surgery. So it's really hard for her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough balance. I mean, that's a tough thing to. I mean, I'm just so thankful that I'm in such good health that I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I know how many of us are going through that shit. I don't. You know, I used to crack jokes about people's health, and just meeting all of you people made me feel terrible about that. Everyone's going through something. Every single one of us. Willow says, never fight battles that don't belong to you. Not here, my brother. I hear you. No matter how much you like them, there's always more to the story than they're being told.
Yeah.
Much love. I just saw the second. Oh, yeah. I sent Willow a little Cash App last night, and then I sent the first one, and I looked at it to make sure. I was checking the spelling on my note, and then I was like, oh. No, that's not. I'm like, what can you buy for that amount of money? So I sent a second one.
Yeah, I can't stand when I spell something wrong. It drives me absolutely insane.
I've been doing it so often since the update to my Samsung, because I turn the type assist off. I don't want any autocorrect. But now it's on, and I haven't sat down and take the time. So with it on, I spell things more incorrectly, strangely enough.
I yell at my phone. It's like, don't you know me by now? When it tries to spell things different than what I'm trying to say.
Thanks for the second one. For what it's worth, Alabama is a little cheaper. Thank you, brother. You're welcome, Willow. You're one of the only
Yeah,
people, man, and I mean this. You're one of the only people that I will send the Cash App to and not even think twice about it, man. Because you
yeah. I was
you are
wanting
worthy,
to,
my
but
friend.
I'm too
It's
broke right now.
yeah.
But the thought was there, Willow.
Well, I'm not trying to shame anybody that doesn't send money. Like
Oh
I
no,
don't have
I don't.
problems.
It's
Like
not that. No,
I'll
I
send
was
people
just.
money to my own despair. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
it's
do that. I do that too. But I don't
that's
ever
why
regret it.
that's specifically
Yeah.
why I don't take any contributions to my channel for granted because well, you know,
Right.
I just if people, I don't know, you got to strike a balance. Like I'm not, I obviously the same 400 to 600 people show up to my live stream, so I'm not trying to fucking milk them like a cow. Like that's not
Right.
my goal.
Nah.
I start
Yeah.
to feel guilty about that because this past month YouTube reflected that I made more than I ever have on my channel. So that's why I'm doing a giveaway. I went out and spent a few $100 to give back because I don't want to walk around with the thought that even one single person out there thinks I'm a fucking grifter or that I'm here just to take your guys' money because that's fucking exactly
Yeah.
opposite of the game
But
plan here.
that's like the normal go to though. I mean, if people don't like you, they automatically, if you're monetized or you run cash apps, whatever, automatically you're a grifter. And it's like, well, what are people doing here on YouTube? I mean, I agree. Like the content for me would be the first thing. But hey, you want to throw me some money? I ain't gonna be shamed about it.
No. I
It's
know.
it's
I feel great about making money on this channel.
right.
You know, and I feel good about the way I do it too because I only call it the worst. You're not going to see me on a bandwagon of bullying someone. It's just never going to happen.
Right. Right. Yeah, I have to you have to be complete garbage in my mind for me to say shit,
Yeah.
I don't do the halfway assholes.
Yeah, I know. I mean, come on, man. Like, I mean,
Because I'm a halfway asshole too,
here's
I'm
what we
sure.
do. Here's how we separate ourselves. We grow this channel. Like here's the challenge to all of you channels with 10, 22, 18, 16, 12. Why don't you do a giveaway and give back to your people? You know what I mean? Trust me, if I can do it and I'm a broke ass, you could fucking do it too. Let's grow this channel so big that we're giving a car away every 3 months. You know what I
Right?
mean? Let's
Right?
get
You
let's
get a
get
car.
let's
You
get
get
a
a
whole
car.
year supply of diapers to a single mama viewer out there that needs it. We could do things here that
Right.
they don't do with no budget, just with what we make here on the channel. You
Right.
know, and I
Yeah,
challenge all of them to do that.
I'd rather, be able to give than receive, that's just the way I feel, it's like to this day, my kids, Ma, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, nothing. Like, that's what I want. I want you to get me nothing, but of course they can't do it, but and I understand, but they can, and they're both creative kids. They usually make me something, cause
VK
I
says,
love it.
from what I've seen, Laura makes nice candles, and that's what I don't own one myself, but I looked at the website, the candles look fucking great. I'm not excluding Laura's candle from the giveaway. I just don't have time to receive it from her, from
Right.
her side of the country to me, and then have it because as soon as I spin this wheel, I mean Monday's a holiday. Tuesday I'm going to UPS or FedEx and I'm going to ship this shit out. I don't have time to wait, but my intent is to keep doing these. I mean, if I do it every month, I'm not going to make any money at all on YouTube, and that's crazy. But I'm going to try to do it every 3 months or something like that. It seems fair to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then send different things. I've got some ideas.
Okay, Truth Seeker, feel better, honey. You get a hold of me if you have to. Just Irish at proton.me. I put it earlier, but it's on my channel too. Get a hold of me if you need to.
Yeah, same thing. Same here, Truth Seeker. You know how to get a hold of me. Rolex makes good gifts. I mean, hopefully one day, dude. I mean, who knows? Who knows? You just never know.
Rolexes.
Titus Andronicus is in the house. Who else did I miss? Sorry if I didn't say hello to you. I'm kind of
Melissa with one S.
What's up,
Her,
Melissa?
yeah, you'll catch up.
Why even tell you that when don't even get there getting it yet? Jeez, I know, Curious. I mean, it's just people just fucking look. People do not like Laura, and they're like, "No, you're friends with Laura, dude." My whole intent is half of my intent is to see how the fuck people act, see if they're nice like they always pretend to be, even though someone they don't like is around. Turns out a lot of people can't. They turn into completely other people than I know them to be, only because they're being triggered by some asshole or someone they perceive to be an asshole. And that sucks, man. Oh my God. You know how many chats I'm in
Yeah.
where people fucking hate my guts and nobody's saying anything negative to me at all? Of course, I go into chat to say, hi, good morning. I hope everyone's well today. A lemon emoji, peace sign emoji. I don't come into chat and say, oh my God, you see what so-and-so's doing? It's just not like.
Coming in hot, like.
If I have to teach
we're not
this
setting the tone like
etiquette,
that.
if
Yeah.
if I'm the one that's going to be held responsible to teach,
we're in trouble.
We're in big fucking trouble. I mean, for real. Like my concern is I'm going to become the fucking voice of reason here, and that's really a problem. Willow says, "Here, have free stuff and watch me bitch about it." Right, Willow? What the fuck? Willow, do you see what I got? It's nothing. It's nothing. It's not a Rolex, but I got. Look, I got, and you can't tell by the look of it, but the Art of War book and the Way of the Samurai book are both like gold leafed. It's
fire.
And the images inside are fucking incredible. It's chock full. See, I even made sure to get picture books because I know half y'all motherfuckers don't read.
The Art of War is like a staple, though, man. That's you gotta.
Definitely, and it's something I always keep a copy nearby. But here's the box, and the box was more expensive than any single item inside. Although the Stanley Cups are not cheap, fuckers.
No, I know. I don't even own a Stanley Cup.
So that's what I got. Stanley Cup, a nice coffee cup bowl with lemons, Art of War, Way of the Samurai, and this is just the members giveaway. I didn't take photos of the subscribers, and what you don't see in this photo is a hoodie. On the front of it's a Pakistani cotton. It's one of the softest hoodies in the world. I got it from a skate shop. I got it from a skate shop called Tilly's. On the front of it, it has a square with a man on a horse, like a rancher and it says something cowboy tough, and on the back of it says in large letters, "Not my first rodeo, made in the USA." I couldn't get I couldn't get samples of my own merchandise that I'm having made quick enough for this, but the next one, as soon as I get the merch, I'll be doing giveaways of hoodies far more often than these packages. But I mean, this thing's going to cost a fortune to ship, but I'm a man of my word. So, like, if you don't want Laura's candle, don't worry, because Laura's candle is not in there. But I mean, also, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that little onyx candle smells great. This box is much larger than it looks. There's a Darth Vader Pez dispenser. There's a sushi gummy candy, and like I said, there's a couple surprises that will be in there as well. And I'm not going to put the cigar in. Thanks for mentioning that, guys. I didn't even consider that it could end up in the hands of someone who's not 21. And I don't want to get in trouble over but right. I really don't want to part with the fucking $30 cigar anyway, so I'll just hang on to that shit.
Smoke it if you got it.
It'll stay in the humidor. I'm kind of nervous about taking it out of the humidor to put it even in the nicest like cigar tube that I have. Just because it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's such a nice cigar.
You got a super chat.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me look. Give me 1 second. Let me get this off the screen so we can get back. So, yeah, I'm so thankful to you guys. I have bought several cheeseburgers, and I do something on my sushi budget from the winnings from this channel, as it were. And I don't take it lightly. So hopefully these packages, as the channel grows, these packages will become more robust and more substantial. I almost got a Chromebook. Because I know a lot of us can't just afford to go get a laptop. but they're not on sale until well, they're on sale now, but the Memorial Day sale didn't start yet, and I just didn't have the budget. But maybe soon I'll give away a brand new Chromebook, because I know a lot of us are on our phones, and Chromebooks are fun and easy to navigate YouTube with. Let's see. I'm looking for the super chat. Sorry about that. Hey, Joan the Homesteader became a member of the channel. Thank you so much, Joan.
I missed that.
Blondie69 contributed $2 to the channel. It says every bit counts, and that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Like that. Like you guys hear me talk about Bowser, whoever I can't say who they are, but
Yeah.
they send me cash apps. I haven't seen them today. This is an odd time for me, but typically every live stream they'll send me a small $2, $7, $12 cash app, and they'll say, they have this fictitious scenario that we're playing through, whereas I'm the character in the video game, and they're explaining note by note what level it is. Like,
Right.
last I heard from they unplugged the console and went outside and said, "You already won. Stop playing the game." So like, there's a deep psychological fucking dialogue that's occurring between me and Bowser.
You
And
already won. Yeah, I like that.
And since I've been going live, 6 months ago was roughly my first live. I've probably gotten $38 in total from Bowser, but I mean the dialogue and the conversation is far more valuable than that. It's almost like a game.
Right. Oop, another one coming.
Oh shit! Thank you so much, Angel of Light. Angel of Light is one of the most generous on these streets.
Yes.
I see Angel of Light just putting down 10 memberships here, 10 memberships there, always showing so much support. Let me find it in chat. I'll highlight it for you, and then I'll play you something. Thank you so much, Angel of Light. And hey, make sure you're here tomorrow. I think around noontime is when I'm going to schedule for. Maybe you can get a return on your investment there. Win this package.
There's I watched Melanie Little for the Karen Reed trial, and she's got right in StreamYard, there's a wheel that she uses. I don't know where she got it or how she got it, because I've never seen the inside of StreamYard, but and it just all you got to do is put like a hashtag, and she'll pick a word or something or whatever in the chat, and then it puts you in the wheel. StreamYard does. So
shit! I hope I can do that. Well, I mean, Brittany J says she knows how to do it, but hey, Brittany J, I see you over there being fucking attacked by every person on YouTube. You got 20 minutes to explain to me how to use this wheel? I guess read the room, right? Asshole. So, but Emily said she knows how to do it as well. So hopefully, and here I am, the ultimate procrastinator. Like the spin is tomorrow, and I still have no idea how to do that. But
have you looked? Because I can find you one.
I'll look. I'm not stressing it.
Okay. All right.
No autograph mugshot of Queen. Like I said, there'll be some surprises in that box.
Stop it. Abort.
I mean, you may be the proud owner of one of two like bound transcripts of a drug raid in Galesburg, Illinois. I don't know. You never know. You never know what comes in a package delivered from a man named Sinner. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Joan, I feel ya, honey. We appreciate you being here.
What did I miss something?
She said, "I wish I could gift. I wish I could gift, but as a widow, yeah."
If you hit that thumbs up, it's the cheesiest, most fucking YouTubey weirdo shit, but it really does help. I mean, I'm obviously shadow banned on this dusty little platform because I carry too much truth with me. The fun fact is, my channel is more successfully both financially and viewership wise, even though that fact is true, than I'm being shadow banned. I just have to work double hard, and I have to count on you guys that are so faithful to the channel and my goal here. But like I touched on earlier, Patricia agreed with me. I think I need to do a better job at clarifying exactly who the fuck I am and what I'm doing here, because people are starting to misunderstand it. It's slipping into this weird abstract thing where I do want to help this community as much as possible, and that's what I'm doing. It's maybe you don't agree with my techniques or whatever, but hey, you can't disagree with the results. People absolutely,
Okay.
without question, know exactly who Rebecca is now, and that was my goal. Now let the universe work itself out. If you support garbage people like her to just run around and say everyone's a predator while she's hanging out with actual predators and being a big fat predator herself, there's no argument. There's no argument.
Right. It's
Like I
kind
said
of no
last time.
brainer. Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot play chess against someone who's sitting in front of you chewing on checkers.
No, it's not like Candyland. She's
Yeah.
it's like it's
Let me
so
play,
out of the ballpark.
let me play something for that for the super chats. And again, I really do thank you. I appreciate it so much. My memberships are booming too. If you're not a member, consider doing so. Um, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start focusing and locking down some of the most highly debated or controversial live streams from the past and videos, and I'm locking those up just for members, because my memberships, people are paying every month, and they don't have to do that. You know what I mean? That's every penny that people earn out there. That's their hard earned money, and I don't take that shit for granted. So I promised in the next couple days I've got some surprises for you. I had the giveaway, of course, and I also have some content specifically catered to my members, in hopes to paint a better picture of who the fuck I am, because I think even a lot of my members are not sure.
Right. Yeah. As a member to a lot of channels, like that's
Same.
it's a little out of control. But my stance is I don't expect members only stuff or certain, I don't expect anything from anything I give somebody. My stance is that's the way I support the channel,
Yeah.
like that's just if I appreciate what you're offering, I support your channel, and that's just the way it is. And it's like I don't have any expectations that, because I manage my expectations. So
Yeah.
so but not everybody does that, I understand. But my way of saying thank you for your time and your effort is to become a member of your channel, and that's just the way it is for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh
I'm a member of so many channels. Like it's
yeah.
I have the budget for it now. And really I'm not complaining, because people were generous to my channel and I pay it forward. You know. That's the way it's done. That's the way we grow channels. I'd much rather have 3,000-4,000 subscribers with you guys than 23,000 people that are just whatever's happening.
Yeah, it's definitely a quality. It was kind of like when the Glare like denounced the Krama sector.
Oh yeah,
He lost.
I don't know that he did that. I stopped paying attention to that guy.
Well, it was it was over the whole Sophie Long thing with Queen Bee,
Oh, see,
and
I didn't follow Sophie Long. Let me
yeah,
play
I'm
this
not.
thank you video
Oh,
really
I'm
quick.
sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was Coolio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got another one.
Thank you.
Oh, Cheese, thanks, dude. Cheese says for B-Tim's Nullo surgeon. Let me get to that so I can highlight it. I'm sorry I missed a lot of your chats because my restream just lurched forward like the, undependable fucking software that it is. Good Lord. Hey, Joe, thanks for being here. I did see Savage Live Media is live tonight. A Friday night stream
Yes.
from Savage.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Let me grab that link.
I somehow was able to avoid knowing at all what's going on in the local community.
Yes, me too. So I'm a little
Savage on her own channel. I'm still gonna be there. I'm still gonna tune in for that. And yes, thanks guys for the generosity as always. I appreciate it. Willow says, same. You can dislike my delivery, but you can't call me a liar. That's it, brother. That is it. That is it. I mean, at this point,
Exactly.
you can fucking hate my guts and still stop the bullshit where telling people I lie to you, because all I do is tell the truth. Trust me, lying in the situations I've been in with these fucking scoundrels, lying would have benefited me so much greater than telling the truth like I have. I promise you. We're talking about scars. This place has got me all scarred up, metaphorically. Fuck out of here.
Gives you a tough
Almost
skin, though.
over. Say, I'm sorry, couldn't hear you.
It gives you a tough skin, though. You
Yeah, I mean,
know,
I already had tough skin. I mean, I was. It's almost like I was prepared for it.
yeah, it's like trial by fire. There's Savage's Fuck It Up Friday link for tonight.
Nice. Joan Homesteader says, Sinner, I enjoy your channel. You make me smile and laugh. That's hard for a gal with a broken heart. Hey, I think I'll tell you what, Joan. I wish I could just give you a quick bird's eye view of my email. There's so many of us with broken hearts in this chat, on this platform, in this world. You are not alone in that. Trust me.
No,
And
no.
if I can make you laugh, then fucking that's what I'm here for. At least at the moment. You know, I may be screaming at a mofo at the top of my lungs later tonight, but for now, I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and I know you're not alone in that. Trust me. It's almost like I'm gonna have to take a portion of my YouTube earnings to get an actual like go sit on the couch therapist twice a week, because some of the shit that I read in emails is not shit that I'm not equipped with. I don't have the tools to navigate the conversation that people are trying to provoke. You know, so many of us have
Right.
been through the most egregious shit. And well, I'm not trying to dissuade anyone from emailing me. Just keep in mind that, like, if you're sending this to somebody who fucking feels every word of what you're saying, just be more considerate of what you're dumping on people. That's all. You know, I'm not saying
Oh,
you at all, Joan. I'm just saying my email's rough, and you're not alone.
oh, Angel of Light again.
Thank you so much. I mean, she makes it rain in Brittany's all the time. Thank you so much, Angel.
Yeah.
Here
Who? Call him
I'm gonna
out. Yeah.
Millie RN, Apple Romos, Alexander, Boats and Hose, K Kwenga, Kanuga. I mean, Willa, Joan Bradley, Michelle Loop, and Tax Max Fax Thunderclap. Fuck, what are you trying to do with me with that name? Here.
I hear I'm getting all bossy on your panel. I'm
Oh,
like, call him out.
I got too heavy there. I'm gonna mute you, Irish. We're gonna have a vibe check real quick. Give me
Okay.
1 second. Let's see here.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
This is my old dance crew.
My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What a mind to rhyme and to hype me. It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat you can't touch it. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man, you can't touch this. Yo, let me bust the funky lyrics. Fresh new kicks and bands. You got it like that. Now you know you wanna dance. So move out of your seat and get a fire girl and catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pump a little bit and let her know what's going on. Like no, that you're too much. And this is a beat they can't touch. Yo, I told you, you can't touch this. Yo, I told you, you can't touch this. Why you standing there, man?
If you're not dancing, I don't know what's wrong with you. Also, I just remembered that I'm pretty sure that this song gets my video blocked worldwide, so no one can view it. So if I do edit this out, and the chat's gone, that's why.
You can't touch this. Yo, sound the bell. School is in, sucker. You can't touch this. Give me a song, a rhythm, making them sweat. That's what I'm giving them now. They know. You talk about the hammer, you're talking about a show that's hot and tight. Singles are sweating so fast, them a whiteboard charts.
Unsupervised, I just saw your email this morning. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm sorry. I've been so irresponsible with my email. I was just talking about it. It's been like navigating a minefield going into my email recently, as you can imagine. But I promise I'll get right back with you.
Legit. Either work hard or you might as well quit. That's word because you know you can't touch this. You can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time. Go with the flow. It is said if you can't do the list, then you probably are dead. So wave your hands in the air. Bust a few moves. Run your fingers through your hair. This is it. For a winner, dance to this, and you're gonna get there. The move, slide, your rump. Just for a minute, let's all do the bump. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah. You can't touch this. Look, man, you can't touch this. You better get a hype, boy, cause you know you can't touch this. Ring the bell, school's back in. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's a vintage song from MC Hammer. Just a vibe check. I started to get snooty there. I'm a little bit grumpy today. I want to be in a better mood. I woke up in such a good mood and then I just saw shit that was just like, come on, man. Come on. Unsupervised Maniacs in the house. If you guys aren't aware, Unsupervised is going to do a vital live stream on Sunday that I urge everyone to be at. There's nothing quite as disheartening whenever there's an important event such as a live stream for Unsupervised Maniacs to where the viewership is not what it should be. There's no reason that there shouldn't be 1,000 people chatting in her live stream on Sunday, and I'm going to do everything I can to help make that happen. I'm sure her moderators are well equipped to handle the situation. Let's face it, with the way things have been going, there may be some unpopular or some opinions about the way I've done things that aren't going to be popular. I'm okay with that. I'm here for the conversation. Everything that's been going on is too far. I mean, I can't explain to you how alarming it is to have such a low quality person as Rebecca over there putting up my college apartment on her live stream and saying explicitly that a predator lives at this address in this apartment, putting a perfect fucking, most likely a UCSB college student in danger. That's how broken brained this person is, And of course, that's not what Unsupervised is going to be talking about, but that's the energy I'm bringing to the conversation. We can all do better, and that's just a fact. Let's see here. What happened to Irish? Irish, where'd you go? Sorry, did you drop down or did I drop you? I apologize.
You put me in the corner.
No, I just muted. Oh, you know what? That's what it was. I apologize. When I played that video,
I was like, what did I
When
do?
I played that, I'm sorry, I was on my soapbox. When I played that, I got really pissed off there because I was thinking about what goes on YouTube, and I was gonna get on my soapbox, so I had to play me some Hammer time, because no matter how upset I get, the fact of the matter is, Rebecca, you can't touch this, even though that's all you want in this world. So I had to remind myself that these people ain't shit, and there ain't nothing they can really do to me except for talk. When I played that video, it dropped you down automatically, and then I had to re-add you. My bad.
I put the live stream for Unsupervised Maniacs a couple times in the chat here. If you could share the stream out, that would be amazing.
Yes.
Make sure you're subbed up to her. Her work is amazing. All of it.
I'm going to attempt to go live just before she does, and then set up a redirect. I don't do that often because I don't really know how, but I can figure it out. It's in studio. I just noticed that Emmy's going live in 2 hours with some new headlines, hence her name. Headlines typically about tragedies and other. I like how she always wraps it up with the feel good story.
Yeah.
I sent her a story this morning of this man on YouTube who maybe I'll play the video. This man, his bull caught his reflection in his pickup truck, and the guy walks up, and the bull's just in a fucking 1,000-yard stare with itself in the side of his head. And this guy's like, "Oh fuck!" I mean, what could go wrong? Sinner, have you seen the roasting of Tom Brady on Netflix? Of course I have. Are you kidding me? What you guys probably see, that's what everyone thinks they know me. What I mostly watch when I'm just like, fuck this YouTube drama is stand-up comedy. I'm talking Kill Tony, even though his politics don't, he interjects politics to comedy, which is a new thing for him. I've been watching the guy for 10 years and it's really starting to fucking annoy me. But the fact is he gets people on his show. It's just undeniable. I mean, it's undeniable. So I watch Kill Tony, which is here. Let me show you what Kill Tony is, because it's kind of important to understand who I am actually. But stand-up comedy is my jam. Any roast, Nikki Glaser, Tony Hinchcliffe, all those guys, the whole New York crew from the underground. Let's see. This is something I can get excited about because I love comedy so much. Kill Tony is the #1 live podcast here on YouTube every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tony goes live. The platform of his show is simple. It's a panel. It's him, Brian Redband, who's the man who invented podcast, and a panel of guests, typically high-end, big-name comedians, sit with him at a table. 1,000 people sign up. If you get your name picked from the bucket, you get 1 minute on stage to become a famous person or to crash and burn. And then after your 1 minute, the sound of a cat meowing cues you to let you know your minute's over, and then you get interviewed by Tony. And some people shit the bed in the stand-up portion but crush the interview. Some people crush the stand-up and have no social skills to talk to Tony. It's always, people are drunk, people are high, people are insane. There have been people that have done the show and gone on to murder people. I mean, it's been going on for so long. It's a whole thing. It's crazy.
There's his link to Kill Tony's link.
Oh, awesome.
And Headstone's link is in the chat too for her live coming up.
Thank you so much. Let's see. I'm gonna show you. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna zap the shit out of me for this.
Wait.
But I'm gonna show you a bit of Kill Tony.
Okay.
Much as I can. Let's see. He has a reputation. Oh, and if you do really well on the show, you could. It's a distinct. Well, not. It's very hard to do, but you could get what they call a golden ticket, which allows you to come. Because it happens every week. Some people sign up for 16 months in a row and never get pulled. But if you get pulled and you do such a good job where you're undeniable, just make the whole room laugh, then you get a golden ticket, which means you can come back anytime you want. Most of the golden ticket people are people with what would be perceived as disabilities. Tony has a big heart for people that are in wheelchairs, on the spectrum. I mean, you name it, those typically become the golden ticket winners. And a lot of times it's perceived as exploitation, but he's actually king building these men. He's making these men and women incredibly wealthy in just a few months. So where he pokes fun at them, at the same time, in behind the scenes in real life, he's making sure that they have a new wardrobe, a car, a driver.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's so people don't get it. It does come across crass, but behind the scenes, he's doing the Lord's work. Basically, he's producing comedians, and no one else is doing that. Let's see. So it may not be for everyone, but I'm going to show you a little bit of it.
All right. Who wants to smell my nub? Thank you. No. I used my dick. The first time a girl ever saw it, her reaction was, oh, thank God. It was my beautiful fiance. She's up in Michigan. She's a beautiful woman. She's a scientist. She's trapped. She's a beautiful woman. Whenever she tells everybody she's a scientist, I'm always like, and I'm her experiment that went horribly wrong. All right, shut the fuck up. I'm very anxious. Shut the fuck up. All right, I was born without an asshole. Now the hands don't seem like shit anymore. That's not even that uncommon of a thing. I can guarantee you one of you was born without, but your parents were just nice enough not to tell you about it. The fun thing is, I have one now, and people are always like, how big was the drill? And I'm like, huge. I'm gaped as fuck down there. There's a funny thing, when you're born without asshole and you got a new one, your muscles don't work good down there. So I have to sit when I pee, because the muscle that uses to piss also shits. So if you're in the bathroom, you ever see me standing up to pee, I'm either living on the edge or you're about to get fucking pranked. All right, good night. Thank you.
You get the idea. It can be quite crass. Hopefully this doesn't get me zapped. Tony really protects his stuff like no other. It's like trying to play Prince. Here, let me skip ahead. Well, let me show you how he interviews. Because he'll, yeah, you'll see.
I'm very scared. Oh, wow.
Jacob Barr, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. This is absolutely an incredible moment. Absolutely. You turned this place, much like yourself, inside out. This is... I didn't realize the letter W could be so hilarious. I give it
Wu-Tang.
You get the idea. I'm going to skip ahead here.
I don't know what you said. I can't hear.
My God, Jacob, welcome to the show.
It's all right. I got all four of y'all niggas today. What's up with? Got sick of the racetrack. You got tired of chasing that little rabbit, huh, brother?
Yeah, you look like his parole officer.
Report by 11. Look at Mark Norman. Mark Norman, you look like a far left vampire. Nigga, get you.
Hey, I'll take it. All right. You look like Chris 8 Cross.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
A couple jokes down here. A couple about William. I said, William looks like you have sex with girls and then you give them fleas. Thought that was funny. Said, probably say that again to myself later. William lies a lot, mostly on cardboard boxes at bus stops. So put that one in the keeper cake. Let's see, Tony Hinchcliffe. Tony, okay, how can we call this Kill Tony? You look like you died 2 weeks ago. All right, that sounded better in my head on the drive over. Tony, you look like the second coolest kid in homeschool. Very good. Yeah, this guy liked it. I like that guy for liking it. Tony, you look like the kid on the milk carton who went missing, then got found, then got molested. So in that order. So check the game tape if you're a psycho. Put a couple of jokes down here.
You get the idea. It's very crude. It can be very crass. It's oftentimes so funny that I can barely breathe. I think I do believe that stand-up comedy and satire is the last stronghold for our First Amendment. Caddyshack is awesome.
Satire absolutely is. And it definitely protects a lot of journalists, like independent journalists. Won't mention any names, but y'all know what I mean.
Yes. Those very same rights that we all love so much do protect some real fucking knuckleheads. I mean, let there be no question about it.
Oh, I had this conversation with my son last night. There was did you see the video of the people dancing and chanting around Kanye's star on Hollywood Boulevard or on the walk up? They're singing the Kanye Hitler song. We'll put it that way. And my son was so offended. He's like, Mom, why are they allowed to do that? I said, it's freedom of speech, love. Like it or love it, you know?
It's Kanye West's newest single is a damn near graphic depiction of inappropriate sexual relationship he has with his male cousin. So it's basically his newest song is a fucking trauma dump. Like, what the fuck? Like the dude is out of his mind.
He
He's
is
completely out of his mind.
absolutely.
Like he's a father. That terrifies me. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeff Dunham is the GOAT. I'll agree with that.
It gave me a minute though to be able to have a conversation with my kid about freedom of speech, and he's he's I mean it opened the door for a minute there, but yeah, Jeff Dunham.
Just my girls has been catching some.
Oh, he's the GOAT for me.
I could create same. I could create a channel. I mean, but him or Dave Chappelle. I mean, Dave Chappelle's undeniable too. Dave
George Carlin
is a social commentator too, which is fun.
For sure.
George Carlin's in my bio on my channel. Like it's a quote from George Carlin.
Right, it's a quote, yeah. But he's a straight up prophet, man. George Carlin. He was calling it out decades ago. You know what this is what's gonna happen.
I got to see him. I don't know if it was his last tour, but it was towards the end. In Santa Barbara, I got to see him at the Arlington Theater right there on State Street in Santa Barbara. Ironically enough, I was able to see. But in a strange turn of events, I got to 3 days or in close succession. It's been so long I can't remember. I know for sure I saw George Carlin, and the very next day I had the same seat, and I saw Marilyn Manson. 2 completely different shows.
Right.
As you can imagine, but really good seats for both of them.
That must have been an awesome show, Marilyn Manson. But yeah, Dave Chappelle though, I mean, God, he's been through hell, in Hollywood. It's been a trip for him, I got respect for the guy. He wouldn't sell out,
Someone mentioned Caddyshack and Chevy Chase. I probably one of my favorites of all time. I am disheartened recently in finding out that Chevy Chase is a bit of a prick. He was on that show Community, and everybody fucking hated it working with the guy. They all respected him and knew that he was the big dog, no question. But I heard he was just Anthony Jeselnik. Yes, of course, Patricia. He's a Pittsburgh guy as well. And boy, oh boy, never mind. I can't. The people will dox me, but I know Anthony Jeselnik well. I'll say that.
Wow, I've never heard of him.
Oh, he says some of the most he says shit that should offend you, but the way he does it is it's perfect. I mean, it's work of art. His manipulation of words is here. Let me pull him up and I'll show you. And of course, anybody that's going to hold me responsible for what any comedian says on here is crazy. I'm telling you already, they're going to offend you. I mean, for me, that's part of the attraction, but I understand why it seems crass to some people. But also, if you're not familiar with a man named Theo Vaughn, he's a beautiful fucking human being.
Oh God, I love him. I love him.
Shady just made a clip of him talking about the Israeli-Palestine conflict.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it, genocide.
But
he was commentating on that. He gets heartfelt and serious sometimes, but really his thing is just being one of the funniest human beings on earth. He does this naive thing where he just plays naive. But he was on Road Rules with a woman named Christina Pajinski.
Oh my God, really? I forgot all about it.
Oh yeah.
I forgot all about Road Rules. Oh, I love
with Christina P., who's another great stand-up comedian who's married to another great stand-up comedian, Tom Segura. Like, I know these people. Like, just before the pandemic, I started watching their podcast. So I watched Theo Vaughn's very first podcast. I haven't missed one since. It's called This Past Weekend. I've never missed an episode of Two Bears, One Cave, Tiger Belly. I'm obsessed with comedy. Like that's even though I'm a grumpy bastard, mostly I'm laughing at the universe. But let me show you what Anthony Jeselnik is before I get away from myself.
Can't forget about Cat. You can't discount Cat. Cat's a straight up prophet too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that goes without saying. And plus he's a maniac, which makes him even more fun.
He's a what?
He's a maniac.
Oh, for sure. But he holds it down too. He adopted like 6 kids. I mean it
in the best possible way.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. But he, he's awesome. Yeah.
Anthony Jeselnik is affectionately known as the darkest comedian ever, maybe. So just be forewarned before I play a clip of him. But just listen how he talks. You will hear Pittsburgh. You will hear, if you close your eyes, you can hear some of the same way Jeff Goldblum talks. They're from the same neighborhood. Let me see. Here, I'll just play Jimmy Kimmel. Let's see if this will get us taken down. Hold on.
Hold, please.
Obviously, I'm just running this live stream like a pirate of a fucking sinking ship. Like if any of this stuff I play gets me taken down, I will pop right back up. Don't you worry your pretty little heads.
Funny man, and he's got a new comedy special to prove it. Bones and All is on Netflix now. Please welcome Anthony Jeselnik.
Uh-oh.
And I'm fucking muted. I'm sorry. I just saw Willow said Cat Williams just bought a military base next door to me. How fucking cool. Make friends. Make friends.
Oh.
Hey, man. Willow, if you got a couch to sleep on, you might fucking find me in Georgia for a couple of days.
I know. I'm like, man, I always think that, man, I'd love to hang out with Willow, but I'd get in so much trouble.
I would have to bring my sponsor with me. My sponsor.
Yeah. I need a sober friend with me.
No, because I mean, I really am doing everything I can not to drink, and like, there's no way I would not be able to drink and hang out with Willow. It's just wouldn't be able to.
I know, yeah, it would just be all bad, but yeah.
No, I don't think it'd be bad. I think
For
it'd be fine.
for
It's
me.
just that he's talking about Maker's Mark, and that's my Achilles, man. I'd be in trouble. Oh, for you, I see.
Yeah, for me, that would be not a good combo, for real.
How are you? Look at you. You look like you're here to kill me.
I know. This is a suit that sends a message. You know?
It does.
That message is I hate lamb.
Is that lamb? Is that a lamb skin?
Uh-huh.
May I smell it?
Please.
Oh, yeah, lamb. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. How you doing? How's it going?
I'm great.
Good.
Great.
Thank you for being here, and congratulations on the special. It premiered just in time for the family to gather around Netflix and watch it on Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool, Willow. Didn't Tyler Perry's shit go belly up, or didn't he sell it? I heard an interview with him talking about AI and how it's just destroying his business.
He's turning it into a studio.
Yeah, it's Tyler Perry built
Gotcha.
a Black Hollywood outside of Atlanta for sure. I mean, that's legendary. I guess a lot of people don't know that, but that dude was setting up a fucking Hollywood East for sure. I hope he still is.
I think I ruined more Thanksgivings than smallpox.
Yeah, it's not for the kids necessarily. Maybe not grandma either.
No one really should be watching it, but everyone has to watch it.
You've been doing stand-up, which is crazy to think about this, for 20 years now.
22 years.
22 years.
Yeah, it was a 2-year tour. I don't know if you remember this, Jimmy. You were instrumental in me making it this far.
I was? In what way?
You were the first person to ever put me on TV.
That's okay, great.
And in the very beginning, I didn't know if I could get on TV. My jokes were all about killing children.
Yeah, his jokes are about as dark as they get. I mean, but he does it in such a way that you're laughing and you're like, oh shit, I should not be laughing at this.
Yeah. I'm all about I ain't opposed to the dark shit. I listen to some crazy shit too.
He makes these jokes. Imagine what his email's like, and then behind the scenes, without tooting his own horn, he's contributing millions of dollars to charities that look after people. So, I mean, it's
amazing.
Sort of like, it's one of those things.
I thought I'm just gonna be like a niche performer, and then one night I was at Largo, and I got off stage, and I hear this guy go, "Great set." And I turn and I look, and it's you. You're wearing a hat. You're like incognito. And I go, oh, thank you, Jimmy. That's great to hear. And you go, we got to have you on the show. And I go, oh, thank you. Like I'm working with people on your show. I'm talking to them. We're going to look at a set and kind of edit it down. And the whole time I realize I'm talking to you, you're just going like this. And I go, what? And you go, it's my show. And this was a Monday night, and on Wednesday night, I premiered on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Well, we didn't want to waste any time, you know.
That's pretty cool. I mean, that really is how Hollywood works. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I mean, it's almost like hitting the lottery. You find the right producer or the right, shot caller, gatekeeper, whatever you want to call them, at the right time at a bar, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing on Wednesday? Do you want to?" So long as you have the skills already and you're working to be an actor or comedian, you could just blow up. I mean, you see people blow up and fall on their face, and other people, never turn around. You got comedians like Bobby Lee. I don't know if you guys know that guy, but he's basically the janitor of the comedy world. He worked so hard to get where he is now, and he finally made it.
Hey, Wise Angel.
Sorry if I'm out of chat. Let's see.
That's okay.
Mo says, my uncle retired from McClellan. They made Abrams tanks there. They sure did. Let's see. Here, you know what? Actually, let's find something of Anthony actually doing stand-up. There's probably shorts I can just show one. Very interesting guy. Crazy as a shithouse rat. Let's see. Pretty much anything that I play is going to offend somebody. I guess I'm okay with that. Let's see. It's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody in here is pretty cool like that. I mean, who knows who's in the bushes, but
yeah, well, the bush people are the goofiest of all of us. Let's see.
Yeah, usually.
All right, so here's just a quick one. And again, if you're easily,
2 nights
easily
ago,
offended, then good luck.
when I was growing up, I had a sibling rivalry with my little brother. Got out of hand, to be quite honest. One day, my little brother went into the backyard, took my dog's collar off, and let it run away from home. So I poisoned his fish. I think I won that one. Because the next day I went out and I found my dog. Put his collar back on, brought him back home. But my brother, he died from the salmon.
Oh.
When I was growing up, I had
Got him. You're muted.
Thank you. Obviously, he didn't hurt his own brother, guys. Don't be too sensitive. It's a joke. It's a joke. Wise Angel says, and Wise Angel, strange enough, I've been enjoying your channel. I rewatch it later. I never catch it when you're live. Let's see, Tyler Perry downfall was getting too close to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Oh boy, one of those. I wasn't aware of that. I'm not surprised at all. Hollywood. I'm bummed that Billy Joel had to cancel his upcoming concerts. Oh no, what happened to Billy Joel? I worked for a short time at Heinz Field, which is the football field in Pittsburgh, and Billy Joel came to town, and I had worked with this guy. His name is Noel, and he's a stand-up comedian at the lowest possible level in the city of Pittsburgh, doing stand-up. But anyways, he was one of my coworkers, and Billy Joel concert. We're working the concert, and he told me, he's like, "It's a shame, man. He hasn't played anymore." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Piano Man. He just won't play it anymore." And I'm like, "What the fuck, dude? That's the one song I'm standing here hoping you can hear." And then it comes on, and I look over at him. He's like, "Gotcha!" Like I was like, 40 minutes later, I was like actually bummed out.
You were so relieved.
Yeah.
So
I
was
more
just
fun than a real life troll. Like,
yeah, hey. Oh. Yeah, Kevin Hart in hot water too. Yeah.
He's in trouble too?
Well, Kat pointed out too. He's like, who have you ever seen come to the West Coast and instantly have all these deals? He's like, when you ever seen him anywhere, like working up the ranks. He was like, he's a plant. He's a plant,
Yes. Yeah, he's like the well, I'm going to get crucified for this, but he's like the Taylor Swift of stand-up.
Yeah.
He's a product. He's
Right. He's a puppet.
I tell you what, though. When Kevin Hart goes into the Comedy Store in Hollywood, though, all of these already well-known comedians are fucking jocking that guy. They want.
Oh, for sure.
Like if he says hello to like one of these comedians that we all know the name of, when he says hello to them at the Comedy Store, it makes your favorite comedian's day when that happens.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they all respect him a ton. I didn't know about it being hot water. That sucks a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird. It's Holly weird, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mostly all the good guys have moved to Austin, Texas. Joe Rogan bought the
Joe
Ritz.
Rogan. Yeah.
Joe Rogan bought the Ritz downtown Austin and turned it into a comedy store called the Comedy Mothership, and all the comedic actors and all the stand-up comedians are flocking. Austin's population, I think, is doubling in the next 18 months. Doubling. The city is doubling in size because all of Los Angeles is moving there.
Yeah. Well, Kat straight up thinks it's like a portal to another dimension, Hollywood,
Kat's a wild man that way. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's a bunch of people that make $690,000 a year, and next year they're looking at making $1.7 million a year, and they're like, do I want to give the government half of my money, or do I want to move to Austin? There's your porthole right there. That's the porthole to fucking being able to leave your family $30 million or $500,000.
Right.
I think the decision's easy for people, and plus Los Angeles, is not. Most of these people aren't fucking from Los Angeles to begin with. They come from all over the world to come make it in Los Angeles. And now they've made it, and they're ungrateful in a lot of ways. And they're just like, oh, there are too many homeless people here now. Not my problem. I'm going to Austin. There's two different trains of thought, in my opinion.
That reminds me of I read a post. I'm not even going to say the name of who it was, but she was talking about how she couldn't go it's somewhere in LA. She couldn't go to her favorite place in LA anymore because of all the drug addicts and the needles everywhere and the blah, 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 blah. And just like, I was like, wow, like, sorry to ruin your vacation, but you do realize the suffering that you're shitting all over right now. Like, I couldn't believe it. I snapped on her.
Yeah.
Fucking snapped.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't even know who you're talking about, but boy, I'd hate to disappoint them and shatter their idea of reality. But everyone who prepared their meals is washing the dishes from their meal, or taking their trash, or serving them in any way. About 35% of them are battling addiction. So everyone who's catering to your vacation are the people that you're talking about. You're just seeing the worst symptom of it by seeing people in the streets. Trust me, they were serving you food today as well. Absolutely.
And it's just they get so pissed about it, and they like went as far as to start condemning needle exchanges and Narcan, and Narcan. Why should they be given Narcan? They just deserve what they get. They get what they deserve. And I was like, whoa! I mean, it was crazy, unhinged. Anywho.
Yeah, that's all very heavy stuff. I'm trying to keep it lighter, but yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Do these people not Google where they're going before they get on a fucking airplane?
Right. Well, it was all made up anyways, I think, but
of course. Hey, Keister Bunny. Sorry if I missed anybody in chat.
Gabby
I'm actually in a position on the front porch, Rebecca. No one's knocking. Fucking but I can't see shit because the sun is like blasting in my face, so please forgive me.
Zoe Trope,
native. Jeez, you know what I mean. These people come there to fucking make a name for themselves. They don't have any fucking loyalty to the great people of Los Angeles, man. None. But the ones that do it right. You know what I mean? Like, remember Louis Anderson and there's tons of comedians that gave back and made Los Angeles what it was. But a lot of these new cats, they just breeze through and just, they're just shopping. They're just passing through. But let me show you just are you snoring?
No.
Irish? Okay.
No. Is that
what we need.
Sorry. I'm wheezy. I'm a wheezy person. Sorry.
Okay, I heard you. I just wanted to make sure. God, we'd be crucified. I'm trying to find something I could show you that'll just give you a quick view of what the mothership. Here we go. We'll watch this. We'll watch him. Only one of the most well-known YouTubers there are, so I should not get a strike for this at all. This should be fine. Hey Zoe, I see ya. Thanks for being here.
Footage from Comedy Mothership, which is Joe Rogan's recent project.
Yeah, he tweeted this out.
Comedy club in Austin, Texas.
So you see really cool footage of a drone going into the Mothership comedy show.
Yeah, this is like when they do those NFL things. You go right into the locker room. Yeah, this is sick. You go with the fly through.
I don't know if there's audio, but
I was at home in my apartment.
It's all conspiracy / UFO themed. As the comedy mothership. There are rumors of a set, not one but two speakeasies that only the talent there, once they reach a certain level, have access to tunnels and whatnot. It's the Ritz-Carlton in downtown Austin is the building that it was put inside of. I can't fucking wait to get there. I just realized here from Pismo, I can drive like a half an hour, 40 minutes to get to a town called Santa Maria. And from there, I can fly to Austin. And they only fly on Tuesdays and Thursdays from the small municipal airport. But those 2 days of the week, super cheap round trip flights to Austin. I need to get down there. I've had a minute prepared for Kill Tony for 4 years, 3.5 years.
Oh, I could listen to Joe Rogan talk about aliens forever.
Yeah. He's a crazy person and he's often right, but I still listen to him.
Yeah.
Mainly because of his access to, these people that we never get to hear from otherwise, and plus I love comedy enough to know what he's doing is righteous.
And I was doing this silly dance.
That's Bill Burr
in the kitchen
talking.
Because I had a new bit.
Fat man, little boy. You gotta pick which side you go to. Is this for upstairs or downstairs? Hecklers will be alienated. Or that's just the name of the two different rooms. Is there 2 rooms there or 1?
There might be 2 rooms.
I think it is.
It's
2
quite
rooms.
big.
Yeah, I think it is 2 rooms. For everyone who wanted to see the club, here you go. But more importantly, to the aspiring comics looking to take their first.
This is after like 7.5 years of doing Kill Tony at the Comedy Store on Sunset in Hollywood. Tony moved to Austin to follow his friend Joe.
First steps towards their dreams. Our first open mic is tonight, and we'll have one every Sunday and Monday until the wheels come off. Come sign up. If you're not in Austin, sign up at one near you. At one? What does he mean by that? Is there more than one comedy mothership? It's a long way to the top.
No, there is only one, so I have no idea what they're saying there. There's only one comedy mothership. Although Kill Tony's co-host on the Kill Tony live broadcast every Monday is he owns a shadier comedy club just down the street where he does secret Monday shows or something like that. But he's capitalizing just on the overflow of the tourism of comedy that's occurring in Austin. He was able to buy a building and have his own stage to do comedy simultaneous, independently from the Comedy Mothership. If that gives you any indication what's happening there, it's a boom. I don't know if it'll last, but it's booming.
Top if you want to rock and roll AC/DC. And the drone shot is by Sky Candy Studios. This was shared by Rogan on Instagram by the looks of it. Oh yeah, there's the main room. Yeah. Yeah,
That's very cool.
That's much bigger. I like those booths at the back. That's where you're gonna find me. Will.
You get the idea. Super cool. And if you don't know, Joe Rogan basically studied under Mitzi Shore. You may recognize the name Shore because she's the one that owned the Comedy Mother store along with her her husband. She just passed a few years ago. It was tragic. I mean, it was such a blow to the comedy world. She just happens to be Pauly Shore's mother. So as Pauly Shore was a child, he was being raised amongst all these insane, out of their mind comedians like Sam Kinison babysat for Pauly Shore, if you can imagine.
Really?
If you wonder what's wrong with Pauly Shore, well, there you go. Buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he was a different one, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's all tied. Oh, here we go. Here, let me show you this. Fuck it. Look. You just touched upon one of my true loves on earth, and it's comedy. So let me show you what Pauly Shore has to say. Because as you can imagine, there was like a lot of people holding their breath because Pauly is still the main stakeholder at the Comedy Store in Hollywood. It's his mother's store. His mother's.
Oh.
So he's the owner there. So like all these comedians leaving Hollywood is really fucking negatively affecting his business to the point where he had someone take over management for a year. He went to Vegas and opened his own comedy club in Vegas.
Oh, he's thinking ahead.
It's all connected though. It's all intertwined. Like it's so fucking Los Angeles.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
No, you're fine. Dude.
It's okay.
Come on, man. You don't have a giant. Bert Kreischer's head's twice the size of yours.
God.
He wears them.
Okay.
You can adjust it too.
I feel like I'm going on up to the mothership with these things.
Dude, you fucking killed at the mothership. That was the funniest I've ever seen. You were so loose and so silly. It was fun to see, man. It was, first of all, you could.
Oh yes, I have Titus Andronicus. Do you ever follow the beef between Bill Burr and Anthony Cumia? Yes, of course. I follow all comedy beef. If you want to know about it, I know it. Brendan Schaub is still the whipping post of the stand-up comedy world, and I'm here for it.
You could tell you've been doing stand-up. You look super comfortable.
SG.
But you were so loose.
It's it's stand-up, as you know, is a rhythm.
Joe, I have not. I'm dying to go. I mean, literally, it's something I have to do as soon as possible. I was just looking at events, and like I need to go back to Burning Man as well. I've been there several times, and it comes in September. It looks like this Koberger trial is going to be postponed, so my plans to go to Boise to cover the trial look like it's going to be kind of who the fuck knows. But Burning Man's in September. I got to figure it out. But no, I haven't been to South by Southwest. I'm dying to get there. I did a set design for a band that performed there, but it got shipped in. I made it in Pittsburgh and it got shipped in, so I got to see video of it, but I wasn't there. I'll get there. Hopefully, if it were up to me, I'd go on Thursday.
Rhythm, and you just kind of figure it out when you're on stage, and you never know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You just that night was just David was nice enough to let me on his show, and after I put my finger under his boob sweat, I went like this. I like to.
Oh no, lunatic! That sounds like a nightmare. Lunatic Farmer says, "Oh my God, as a kid, I had a nightmare about Sam Kinison kidnapping me, and crashing the helicopter, and we died. The very next day, I saw he died. Oh shit, that's premonition. I was like, ish. I'll never forget that dream or his death. Dude, here's a crazy fucking story. Let me just tell you a story about Sam Kinison. I'm gonna stop sharing this just for a second so you can see my talk bubble. Can y'all see me? Check. Okay, yeah, okay. So listen to this. Talk about a mind fuck and like what a world. Sam Kinison, when he passed away, his best friend, and let me try to pull up his best friend's name. Anyways, it was a car accident. Sam Kinison passed away in the arms of his best friend. I gotta give you his name for context. I feel like an asshole for not remembering. Anyways, he passed away in his best friend's arms. Ruin this guy. I mean, it completely fucked this guy up for years. But at the time, this guy's wife was expecting a child, so he battled through his depression. Very happy with the birth of his child. Everything's normal. About a year later, his wife tells him, "Hey, I got to tell you something. This isn't your kid. This is Sam Kinnison's kid." So imagine the fucking conflict that goes on in your head when you find out that your best friend, who all you can think about is passing away in your arms, that he was sleeping with your wife and the child that you're raising is his. Like, that is fucking banana. I mean, you can't write. I mean, I guess it's General Hospital could write it, but it's so far fetched that, yeah. So there's that. Let me get the guy's name. So, but he's still at the Comedy Store, and he's still an important part of the situation there.
Hey, Steffi Pooh.
Steffi Pooh, thanks for being here. Carla Bove. Carla Bove was his name. Born in Fort Worth, Texas, a military brat. Let me see. Oh no, he passed away. I had no idea. Oh no, Carl passed away in April 23rd, 2021 in Las Vegas. Damn, that was the same time Pauly Shore was out there. I wonder if it was something nefarious. Bummer, dude. Anyways, what a story. Comedians live a really rough life. I don't think most people know it. You have to be pretty fucked up to begin with to do that to yourself. Because at the beginning of doing stand-up, and trust me, I've done some open mics, it's brutal. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck if you even like stay alive through your set, let alone make people laugh. It makes no difference. So.
Right. It's it's definitely you end up with really tough skin, you know, if you're successful at it, but you're fucked up at the same time.
Oh, that's the wrong one here. Hold on. That's Carl Labov. That's not what I wanted to share, though. Hang on. I want to show you the rest of that Pauly Shore video, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to come back tonight with some I've got some really ugly things to say about some really ugly people. So I'm going to come back and do that tonight. I wanted to keep this morning mellow, but let's finish watching this a little bit, huh? This is, I hope you understand the context here. So it's kind of the conversation to a casual observer could not mean that much, but in reality, this is Pauly Shore trying to maintain his legacy with his Comedy Store whilst having this other man, Joe Rogan, take all the best, talent. I mean, of course, LA is just a flight away, but moving them out of his city.
Like to do that a lot, and then he's got sweaty brows, and I did like that, and it got me excited.
Pheromones.
Yeah. And then I went, and then I saw Montgomery, and he had flip his hair over, and then I punched Hans in the stomach, and then I got on stage. It was all happening.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sequence of events.
So no, it's what.
Oh, that's cool, Willow. That's really cool. Jelly Roll. That's all Jelly Roll's fault or responsibility. You probably know that. But Jelly Roll fell in with Bert and Tom Segura pretty good. He ran a 5K with him, actually. But that's where that all came from. So like Tennessee and the South, essentially Jelly Roll's people are getting a lot of shine from these comedians, and they're hanging out with them. A rumor has it that Jelly Roll himself has been doing some stand-up, like secret stand-up shows at the Comedy Mothership. Comedy Mothership. It's cool you know that, Willow. You're paying attention. Willow gets it. I always knew he got it.
What you set up there, it's in my veins. It's really in my veins. Like just the second I walked in that room, I just felt this focus. And that's what I said to you. I just really feel like there's a focus there.
Well, that club was a rock and roll club. I mean, you see the picture that's in the tunnel when you walk onto the stage?
Yeah.
When you see the big picture of Stevie Ray Vaughan? That's him performing on that stage in 1983.
Yeah, that's the Old Alamo Draft House.
It was only the Alamo Draft House from I think it was like 2007 on.
Okay.
Before that, it had been a bunch of things. It was a pool hall at one point in time. It was a nudie movie theater at one point in time. It was a punk rock club. Like all the posters that you see that are in the green room, those are all posters of people performing at the Ritz. It's all like the Misfits.
So it was the Ritz before the Alamo.
Yes. Oh, it's been the Ritz since 1927. It has to stay the Ritz. No matter what it is, that sign, the Ritz, always exists because it's a historical landmark.
Right. Yeah. I know. Well, it's just what you gutted it out though, and you just, how much? You allowed to say how much money you spent on it?
Yeah, well, I'm allowed to say it.
Oh, you don't say it?
No.
Okay. Well, he spent a lot. You spent a lot of money on it.
Yeah.
Steffi Poo 42 says, I just started DBT therapy. I did it once before. It's super helpful. Oh, that's cool. I would love to know about your experience with that. A DBT, it's dialectical behavior therapy. Here, hold on. I'll Google it so I get it right. I was just reading about it the other day. Because, you guys can think it's funny or not, but, for me, just to preserve my fucking sanity, it's going to be necessary for me to get – I typically would use BetterHelp, the app for therapy once a week, but one of the ladies was hitting on me for sure, and the other one just it's sort of dry. I'm not getting anything from it, so I'm going to have to sit on the couch with an actual therapist. So I've been looking at, simple, common therapies currently, and let's see. Dialectical behavior therapy is a type of therapy that helps people manage intense emotions, improve relationships, and develop effective coping mechanism. It's based on a cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, but is adapted for individuals who struggle with emotion regulation. DBT focuses on teaching core skills, mindfulness, distress tolerance, emotional regulation, and interpersonal effectiveness. Ooh. Interpersonal effectiveness. Are they gonna? Hopefully, they don't teach you how to be like Moon. Just kidding. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the formats delivered through a combination of individual therapy, group therapy, and phone coaching. I'm trying to find. Yeah. So, other than that, I can't. Let's see. It's a form of psychotherapy or talk therapy that manage people to manage intense emotions. So yes, it's just like normal. No, I don't think it's like microdosing.
No,
I don't think it's that. Hey, Linda, thanks so much for being here.
Hey, Linda.
I thought of you yesterday. I was out shopping for the gift basket I'm giving away tomorrow, and I saw limoncello, and I was like, "Ooh, I'll put this in the basket," and not even thinking about the fact that I can't ship alcohol because it might end up with someone who's not 21, but also it would be a bad look for someone who's a recovering alcoholic to ship booze. But I thought about you. It was a beautiful bottle. I should have taken a photo. Let's finish watching what Pauly. So you guys picking up what I'm putting down with this conversation? It's pretty. To me, it's hugely interesting. I'm sure it's a snore to you guys.
Yeah, you had to spend
And those
money.
two stages
You have
weren't.
to pay construction people.
Yeah,
They need
no,
money.
I get it. But
yeah, they did a great job. They fucking nailed it.
Were there two stages before? Or
Yes.
Oh,
there was two. They had converted it when they converted it to the movie theater. I think that's when they turned it into 2 rooms.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it, but we have the same architect, fortunately. So he knew exactly all the bones,
The
of the building.
beams and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, all that stuff. Where the electricals.
Yeah,
all
so,
stuff.
Shoot, I didn't see the first comment. I'm looking for the first comment, Keister Bunny. Whose birthday is it? Is it somebody's birthday in here? Let me know. I'm gonna get caught up in chat. Sorry about that. I see red lights from Just Irish. I don't know why. Did you get dropped
You
again?
what? No, I'm here. I just didn't want to be wheezing into the mic.
No, I saw red lights in chat from you. Like,
Oh no, I hear the sirens in your background.
Oh yes. It's a holiday weekend. It's already crazy. I'm so fucking annoyed with the fact I am gonna go to the beach this weekend, but I hate that I have to because it's tourist town out there. I could see them from where I am. Just people lost, looking at their phones, walking across crosswalks. Where all the locals are sitting there trying at the stop sign, just like, come on, people.
Mayhem.
It's Memorial Day. I went and stayed in a fabled hotel, like a little quirky hotel. And a few weeks ago, I paid like $52, and I looked at the price of that same hotel because staycations are my jam. Anyways,
Right.
I looked at the same hotel, and it's $290 this weekend.
Wow.
I
What
mean,
is 500% markup?
it's insane. It's insane. There is a nice ceremony taking place on the pier that I hope to go film. Local veteran organization. Anyways, I'm blabbing. Let's check out what they're talking about.
No, there's this thing that's happening, you know, and obviously I've been in it my whole life, you know, since I was 4.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's, you know, first of all, I'm so proud of you. You know, I see you sometimes and we give each other hugs. I say, I love you. But I don't get to say how proud I am of you. I've seen you my whole, you know, for years. And you know, on behalf of my mom too, you know, because I know how much you love her and I know how much she means to you and I know how far you've come. I know how far you've come because I remember when you first stepped at the store and I remember seeing you in Boston and I remember because we're the same age and we came up at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of you, dude. And when I saw you on
I really hope I'm giving you context of how heavy this conversation really is. I mean,
I got it.
Just like us assholes on YouTube, we're all intertwined with each other, and we know each other's story, and we root for some of us, and some of us secretly root against people. Like the same shit happens with human beings, no matter what they're doing, no matter whether they're YouTubing or they're working a union job. The same pitfalls and politics enter fucking everything. It's fucking wild. So even though Joe Rogan is basically taking $100 million away from Pauly Shore by making this video,
It's humble. It's humility. Yeah.
Flowers because Pauly knew that his mom loved Joe Rogan. She had nothing to do with this offspring and Joe going to Austin. She had passed away, and it was wasn't even a thought in his head until after that. But yeah, this is a heavy conversation.
It's very nice, man.
When
Thank
I
you.
saw you on that stage at MGM, when you worked with Chappelle, I was like, this guy's fucking funny. You know, like really funny, dude. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, you become this, you know, this massive business and you're just this. I'm saying that from comic to comic. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you very much.
If you guys can help me out, please hit the thumbs up. Double check to make sure you're subscribed. And I do have memberships available if you're into that sort of thing.
And
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, and you're funny, dude. You know, well, no, for real, because
Thank
I've
you.
seen it all. I've seen the best. You know,
Well, thank you very much.
see you on stage. I see Kennison. You know, I've seen Kennison. I've seen Pryor. I've seen Eddie. I've seen all these guys at their best. And then when I saw you at MGM, I'm like, fuck, dude, you're really like in the pocket.
Thank
You're
you.
not pushing it. You know what I mean? And it's great.
Been doing a lot of sets and moving out to here. It kind of changed everything because first of all, I realized how important the store was. Like I knew I was going to live out here, but that having a community and having a place where you get to see people do sets all the time and you work with killers like all.
Sorry for the sirens, guys, but creating community, a place where people can have sets. A set is not very different than a live stream for a new YouTuber. Like we're taking big swings over here. It could suck and everyone could hate us, or we could be beloved for a week and then everyone can hate us after that. I mean, you'll find common threads that bind all people together. So Joe Rogan promotes other people's, you know. Am I still live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I still alive?
Joe Rogan promotes. Is this my live? Joe Rogan promotes other comedians much the same way as those of us here on YouTube promote other people's live streams. This is how legacies are built. This is how communities.
Right. Communities, yeah.
Exactly. Everyone thinks of these Hollywood people, you know, being stingy and you know, cutthroat competitive, which is true. But if you prove yourself as skilled in their field, they're going to support you. You know, much the same way that these big YouTubers should be supporting other YouTubers instead of shitting on them. But I mean, I'll talk about that tonight.
All the time on the road, the thing is, you don't really work with other people that much. You work with the two people that you bring with you, or one person that you bring with you, and you're not like in the mix with all the killers. And I think that that's very critical to what we do.
Well, that's what you've done out here.
Yeah, that was the thing to do. It was like the thing to do. It was like,
Zoe, I know it. His role isn't as a stand-up, in my opinion. I'm sorry if I led on that. I think Joe Rogan's not even in the conversation when it comes to like big stand-ups whatsoever. Hey, Sweet Sativa. But his role is just as vital to stand-up comedy as the best stand-up comedian, because he's creating community and venue, which is, without that, nothing else is possible.
it was like there were so many comics that had decided to move here, and a lot of them knew that I tried to do it at another place and didn't work out, and so that was like a big delay. That took like an extra year. Yeah, it took a long ass time.
Yeah, I mean, Hans, Montgomery, David Lucas, these working with Tony, and just seeing these guys grow, and now they're fucking headlining shows. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking
Derek Poston, Derek and Hassan Ahmad, those guys are killing it. They're so much tighter, and they're doing so many sets because we're doing 2 shows a night in both rooms. So there's 2 shows in each room a night. So they're getting all this stage time. There's open mic nights 2 nights a week, just like the store.
Yeah, I talked to Lucas at the store, who works the bar, and I'm like, dude, you got to just move out to Austin because this is happening out here.
Lucas Earl, he's a funny dude.
Yeah, he's very funny, and he's a nice guy, and he cares.
Yeah, you guys get it, bro.
Like you just said, your guys
it's an interesting story.
Are becoming monsters.
Here, let's have a break the monotony. We'll have a vibe check. While Pauly Shore was in Vegas, he did live streams out the wazoo. I do recommend you do subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's got 141 subscribers. Tell him Sinner sent you. He put together a bunch of goofball, mediocre musicians, and they formed a band called Pauly Shore and the Crusties. Without further ado, this is Pauly Shore and the Crusties covering Bad to the Bone. Let me get rid of this. Vibe check. If you know the words, sing along. It's a mess, but it's fucking Pauly Shore, so you got to respect it anyways. At least if you're here in my chat, you respect Pauly Shore.
Special song. It's probably appeared in a lot of Patrick Swayze movies back in the day. It's an anthem.
It was in Top Gun.
Oh, it was in Top Gun?
Yeah.
So this is by an artist named George Thorogood. He had a band called the Delegate Destroyers, something like that. And I saw him when I was fucking a kid in the 80s at Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego. And it's a beautiful song. The kids will definitely not know the song, but their parents.
Oh, I'm sorry. How do you say that? Who's this? I'm sorry you didn't get a notification. I did schedule it ahead of time. I always try to schedule 30 minutes ahead of time in hopes that it would go up.
What's this? Is the name?
What's this? Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Wow, that sounds fucking nasty. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he didn't just form a band when he lived in Vegas, but he also did a workout show a la Richard Simmons. And then he went on and made his own documentary or biopic about Richard Simmons, whereas he plays Richard Simmons. And he also had a workout show with, what's the politically correct word to use? Strippers. He did a workout show with just a random stripper that he would hire and come do calisthenics with him on YouTube, and that shit was called Sweating with the Wheeze. So I mean, this is a complicated man. I can't get enough.
On the day I was born, nurses gathered around. They slayed the white wonder to the joy that I found. The head nurse woke up said, leave this one alone. She could tell right away she was bad to the bone. Bad. Bad to the bone.
Oh yeah, that's it, Troll.
I broke 1,000 hearts till I met you. I break 1,000 more, baby, before I'm through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. She can tell right away I'm bad to the bone. Sing, Bell, sing. Make a rich woman beg, make a young girl steal, or make an old woman blush, make a young girl squeal. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I can tell.
I don't know if you guys enjoy this, but I can't get enough Pauly Shore. Linda said, before my husband passed away from brainstem stroke, I'm so sorry, Linda, at 42. Oh my God, that's way too young. I'm sorry, Linda. It says they would always play the song when he walked into the bar, and we played this when they were carrying his casket. Significant song for me. Well, I do. Firstly, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I can only imagine. Secondly, this man is doing the song no justice whatsoever, but it's fucking Pauly Shore. I can't help myself. I mean, it's not. He's covered dozens of songs. I mean, all the big hits: "Stairway to Heaven," "Lost Again" and "Marguerite." You name it. Like, it's just. There's a playlist. Just press play next time you're cleaning your house and thank me later.
Tell right away she was bad to the bone. Bad. Bad to the bone. I think I might have lost my track there, but that's what happens when a snake shows up in the backyard. There's snakes here in Las Vegas, and they just start slithering around the neighborhood, and somehow they make it into the present. Hope you guys are having a good time at home. All you sexy ladies out there, there's no reason why you can't dance to this song. When I walk the streets, kings and queens at the side, every woman I meet.
You guys get the idea. He's butchering the song. I'm just going to quickly show you an inside look at Sweating with the Wheeze. And oh my God, come on.
What, as soon as you said a workout video, I immediately thought of Richard Simmons.
No, it wasn't a workout video. It was a workout live stream twice a week from his backyard in Las Vegas with his neighbor looking over the fence saying, "Shut the fuck up." Like, it's the craziest shit. Like, it's so much. Shut the fuck up, Pauly. And he's like, "I love you too."
Oh, I love it.
And he's sober.
I love you too.
He'll have a cocktail occasionally, but he's not on anything that he seems like he's on. It's fucking bizarre. He really is like not. He's naturally high on life. He's not. He is super vain about his hair, and he keeps getting plugs over and over again. That's kind of painful to watch, but hey, it is what it is. Check it out. Okay, so this is Sweating with the Wheeze. And I can't confirm that these are adult entertainers that do these workouts with him, but they're adult entertainers that do workouts.
Okay. All right.
You guys have requested it, and I deliver your request. Welcome to my 5-minute workout, Sweating with the Wheeze. So we're gonna get up off our couches, off our chairs. Just because we're physically quarantined doesn't mean we're mentally quarantined. Here we go. 5 on each side. Here we go. Here we go.
He does have a woman with him.
1,
he does.
2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go jumping jacks, old school style. Here we go. 1, 2, 3,
Hold on, I gotta find one
4,
that has a guest.
5. And then we're gonna punch on each side. I know some of these.
Hang on a second. Let me get one with a guest. It's actually more entertaining because you notice when he has a guest how uncoordinated the whole situation really is. Here's number 3. Oh yeah, okay. He always got the short shorts on. Yeah, I mean, it's just the funniest shit ever. Like if you don't find this funny, I'm sorry, but I can't help myself. And knowing that the kid is comedy royalty, Richard Simmons, Eddie. Richard Pryor, Sam Kinison. He was raised by these people. No wonder he's a fucking weirdo. Like it's the best.
Yeah.
What's up, Em? What do you think? Huh?
I like your outfit. How do you guys feel about Weezy's
Yeah!
outfit? Looks
Thank
nice.
you. Respect.
Yeah. Some people would think it's creepy, but I think it's pretty cool actually.
Thank you. Thanks, babe. Awesome. Here we go, guys. It's Monday, and it's time to sweat with the wheeze.
That's right, sweat with the wheeze.
And we're just gonna, I think we should just kind of spin around and just kind of like, you know what I mean? Because it's loosened up. A lot of people live in apartments. You know? Now, Choi, how's it going in the back? You good, dude? He's good. All right, we got this. We're going with the arms.
Yes, you got it. Work those arms. Woo!
And I think
that actually seemed way better choreographed than I remember. But you guys we'll watch for a couple of minutes. It's fucking
He's
hilarious.
adorable. He's just adorable.
The gardener will show up and just start working in the background and shit. Like it's fucking wild. There's someone. I don't know if you could see, but there's someone in the trampoline behind them. That's happening. So like, it's just like it's bizarre. It's bizarre. He does very in the most racist way ever. Called his Asian assistant Bok Choy, which is crazy. But they're always laughing and smiling. So what the fuck am I gonna say? It's wild. He's obviously not racist. When he sees Bobby Lee, he says Chinese people. It's like Bobby Lee's Korean. He's just fucking like a real life troll. I guess I can't explain it unless you see it.
I think we should, since we're already kind of dancing, I think, right? Everybody off the couches, huh? What do you think, Em? To the side here. Now back to the front. I don't think they want to see my ass.
Come on.
Over
Get a
this.
sweat. Get a sweat, you guys.
And over like this.
It's Monday. Work off those weekend pounds.
Fuck yeah,
Sweat it
Em.
out. Heck yeah.
Okay, here we go. Lean to the left.
Who the fuck is in the trampoline, man? What is going on? There's no comment on the guy just bouncing in the trampoline in the background.
Hold it there for a sec. Lean into it. Like that. 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we open up like this. Open up like this. No, thrust.
And back.
Wait. Slow, bitch. You can't fucking turn it up.
No, it's Monday. You gotta work for it.
She's right.
Now circle.
All right, you get the idea. They're gonna get me canceled. I do recommend you go sweat with the wheeze. Strangely enough, if you just watch what he's doing and do the workout yourself, you might actually break a sweat. Shout out Pauly Shore. But I'm going to end it, Irish. I've been on almost 3 hours. I'm going to come back with the fire tonight. So I'm going to conserve my energy and go have some lunch.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to stick Emmy's upcoming stream. She's at 4:15, I think 4:15 Eastern.
Yes.
I'm going to put the link in the chat, but thanks for having me up. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Always awesome
All
to have
right.
you. Thanks
Okay,
so much,
we'll
Irish.
see you later.
Everybody give it up for Irish. She's always awesome. Irish is always welcome here anytime that I find myself on a live stream.
Emmy's upcoming stream. She's at 4:15, I think 4:15 Eastern.
Yes.
I'm
God. took care of that. All right. Sorry about that, guys. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. Everybody make sure you subscribe to Just Irish. She's always welcome to come and hang out with me when I'm live. She's one of the rare ones that has an open invitation anytime she wants. And we like having her around. She's able to keep up with stuff that I'm unable to. As you can imagine, what she misses, I catch, and vice versa. So yes, give it up for Just Irish. Thanks so much, Just Irish, for being here. You're the best. I realize I do tell everyone they're the best because you're all the best. What's up, YBC? Thanks for being here. Just going to wrap this up. Let's see. Zoe said, my ex was Japanese. I'd give him shit about his family being from Okinawa. Oh, yeah, that's a big deal. Okinawans do not even like to be referred to as Japanese. You have to not be racist for people to reveal familiar racism. I can understand that. Let's see here. Hey, Nanny, I didn't say hello to you. Sorry about that. All right, guys, hit the thumbs up on the way in. Let me just show those who are still lingering what you could win tomorrow. And these photos are not the sweatshirt that's going in the members package and the T-shirt, which is a limited edition Obey the Giant Shepherd Fairy print, which is fuck. I found it yesterday and I was like, I got it home and I was like, I don't want to give this away. I want this for myself. But here's the box the members gift comes in. It's a beautiful leather wrapped wooden vintage box I got at the thrift store. I dug for hours. It's much larger than it looks. And what comes inside is this. A copy of The Art of War, a copy of The Way of the Samurai, some sushi gummies from Japan, lemon coffee cup, a lemon bowl, ceramic. Behind there is a clock that tells reads out the time. It basically says it is 5 past the hour, whatever. It's very unique. A Stanley mug. Unfortunately, I tried to get lemon yellow. Doesn't exist. Not any place I went. I mean, I went everywhere from Walmart to TJ Maxx to you name it. I found this like pale yellow color. An onyx storm candle back there. Mandarin and lemon scented. I did not get one of Laura's candles because I don't have time to wait. And yes, there's also going to be a few secret gifts that are hidden inside of this treasure chest when you receive it. So if you're not a member, consider becoming one, and this guy could be yours. My sub's going to get a different package. Unfortunately, I couldn't swing the budget to get wooden leather cases for both of the packages, but the package for the subs is just as nice. That's tomorrow, I think around lunchtime, 12 noon. This is not a democracy. If the drawing pulls a scumbag from the hive, they're not getting the box. It's just that simple. It's going to go to an actual member or an actual subscriber. That's what it is. And I let that be controversial. I give no fucks. You guys are the absolute best. And like Emmy said, yes, have a great day, everyone. I'm sorry if I missed anything in chat. See, Kim McD is here. Lives in Okinawa. No shit. I was stationed up at Camp Schwab, all the way the hat of the island, so to speak. I fucking loved Okinawa. I learned how to scuba dive in Okinawa and got to scuba dive in the coral reef that surrounds that island. Stunning. Conversely, one of the largest great white sharks was spotted just a week after I started learning how to scuba dive. Good times, no risk, no reward. I love that place, and as cheesy as it is, I'm such a huge Karate Kid fan that like I went to the locations where Mr. Miyagi was supposed to be from. I'm that guy. Oh, thanks, Linda. I'm not really much of a assemblage artist. I'm not good at like putting things together for photo. So this was my best effort, and it took me over an hour to set up the photo. But yeah, I'm so thankful for everybody that contributes to the channel and buys me cheeseburgers, and I'm just trying to give a little bit back. I know I could contribute to a charity, this or that, but I know that many of my subscribers and members aren't rich, baller people, and them being subscribed or even more so being a member to my channel, I can give back. I urge everyone that has a channel to try to do so. Those of us who aren't doing this for a living should give back, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm going to get off my soapbox. The challenge stands for anybody out there that wants to give shit to their people. I urge you to do so. Just the case alone for the members giveaway. Like, I don't want to give it away. I felt like a powerful man carrying the bag. Who's got the bag? Speaking of which, I'm going to play you out with a raucous song. Something to kick your day in the ass. This is a group called The Streets. And since we're talking about the bag, this song is called Who's Got the Bag? And it's definitely going to get me shut down. So I'll play it right now at the end. I urge each of you to, if you find yourself in an emergency and that oxygen mask drops down, strap that shit on your beautiful face and take a deep breath. Because, there's going to be a lot of people around you that are going to need your help. And if you don't take care of yourself, you're useless and unable to help anyone else. So for God's sake, take care of yourself first. And then let's get to taking care of everyone else. Until we meet again. Let me pull this up real quick. Again, this is Mike Skinner, who's the MC of a UK-based group called The Streets. They've been around just as long as my favorite rap group, Atmosphere. This is a new-ish song, a couple years old. It's called Who's Got the Bag by The Streets. Sinner Out. Actually, give me a second here. Which one? Let's just go for the official music video so we can definitely get canceled.
First in the room.
Hold on. All right, you guys, you're the fucking best. Until we meet again, Sinner Out.
Thirsting from noon, herbalist fume, words me balloon, curse off the Zoom.
You might want to clear a space.
First in we boom, first in the room, 21st of June. Then they fuck that tune. Who's got the bag? Who's got the bag? Food in the back pocket. I'm here to boo Babylon. To be having their boondocks back. You have to do what you can. Tooting the Boris. Smoking on the Rishi. Shooting with my hand cocked. Go back doing what slaps. It's a matter of duty, damn. Fuck the jukebox in the calf. Good God. Who's got the bag? The herds of the goons. The blur of perfume. Reverse up the tune. Birded off too soon. Schmur loose. Perch for the views. Chirping and crooning out. The burden and blues. The verses of music. The dirty-dee-doo. Birkin bag Gucci, or dirty rank shoes. Werewolf to the moon, first in the room. Nurse me all Tuesday, 21st of June. Then they fuck that tune. Who's got the bag? Who's got the bag? You have to do what you can. Been in the lab too long, man. A bit too do-wop jazz. Who's got the bag? Tooting on the Boris. Smoking on Ishi. Shooting with my hand cocked.